All right. Hey, what's up, gang? How's it going? This is your boy Tabletop Android, your friendly neighborhood aviation enthusiast. I'm going to keep the camera off again today. So, you won't have to be assaulted by my face this stream. We'll see what happens. I'm still with one monitor, and so I will try and do my best to be quick on the trigger when it comes to reading comments. So we're gonna go ahead and get started because I have a lot of stuff I did not get to do. So we're gonna go ahead and try and do them now. So first things first is let's go ahead and figure out what are we doing today, right? Let me see here. I gotta make sure that the things that I want to show are showing properly. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. Dispatch. Today's flight is we're doing a US tour. We're continuing our tour and we're in Nebraska. This is the second leg. We are making a very interesting, what's the word here? Flight to get to the state capital. It almost seems way out of the way to do what we're doing, but we get to see some more of Nebraska. All right, so this right here is roughly what the flight plan looks like. Let's go ahead and let's put it in here first, and then I'll go ahead and clean that up, and then we can put it elsewhere. All right, so basically here we are. We're starting out at Central Nebraska Regional Airport, Golf Romeo, India. And here is the state capital. That doesn't look like too far. Maybe what, 50, 70 nautical miles tops. We're going to go ahead and go all the way around north, work our way east, and then come back. And we're actually extending this. This is a 256 nautical mile flight. And it's roughly about 2 hours and 20 minutes if you are flying at 110 knots. Knots. So this one's a little out of the way, but I think this one should be fun, and that's what's up. All right, so now that I have that, let me go ahead and grab, because I did not one thing that we need to do is create a flight. Oop, not a new airframe. All right, so let's go ahead and work on this one here. So the flight number, this is GA Tuesday 0903 KGRI. Can I do? And it's LNK. Okay, LNK. All right, so auto-generated. The departure time should be, this is in Zulu, so it's going to be hopefully 30, we'll say 35 minutes after the hour. Current airframe, even though this is they don't have one for the Beechcraft, for the H36, but it's close. It's a Bonanza. At some point I'll get in here and tweak it better. All right, let me just verify. So 49 Tango. Oh, I was doing 59 Tango. So let's see if there's a 49 Tango. Okay, that's interesting. I guess I have to do none, and then it'll give me the options. All right, yeah, so there's no 49 Tango, so we'll do the A36, but we'll go ahead and do the best we can. So 49 Tango is that one. There's nothing special. Pounds, details, VFR. Okay, that looks fine. Schedule block, thinks it's an hour. Well, based on that flight. So here's the flight planning. So this is where we'll put in our route, which is Whoa, what did I do? Let's analyze the route. All right, so this one is not found. Let's see which one this is. This is this small one over here. Missouri. Oh, this is a private airport. All right, so I think we can leave that one out. These are all private. All right, so let's do Tango Quebec Echo. Tango Quebec Echo. Let's analyze the route. Should be green. There we go. Bob is your uncle. All right, now last time I should have picked an altitude, and I did not like the mapping, the maps that I got. So let's go ahead and figure out what altitude we should be flying at. Can we get any? I don't know if we can get anything here. Let's see. Historical weather. Nope, that looks like something else. Alternate airports. All right, so I'm not sure I can get weather right now, but I have lots of other options. All right, so let's go ahead and check out aviation weather. And roughly, don't need that. All right, let's see where the path is. Here's the path. All right, so let's see if there's anything that we need to be concerned about. Ceiling and visibility. And we're going to take off at 0. So right now there's nothing wild going on with ceiling. We'll take a look at the clouds scattered. I don't believe there's any precipitation. Let me see if it's coming. It's coming east, but it's not gonna get to us. So temperature, it is super hot on the ground. That is 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. All right, so super hot. Let's check out the winds. All right, so on the surface, we've got some gusting winds coming from the north, and then just 10 knot winds coming from the northwest, or actually both of them from the north. This particular route, let's see here. It looks 22, 22, 29, 2000. So we are heading in a east direction, so we're doing odd numbers. So 3,500 seems perfectly fine. So with that said, let's go ahead and see what the 3,000, what the winds look like. 3,000. So there's a little bit of crosswind at 20 knots. Headwind, crosswind, tailwind. A little bit of crosswind. All right, let's see. It's 60. 60 looks like there's more headwind. All right, so it looks like 35. Looks like 35,000 is going to suffice. All right, so in here, altitude 3500. I guess that's too short to do a step climb. All right, passengers, freight payload. I think we're okay with all of that. Flight planning, 5% contingency fuel reserves at 30 minutes. That seems fine. Usually you burn about a pound. No, it's usually a gallon, which is about 6 pounds of fuel when you taxi, and all of this other stuff seems fine. Text entries. All right, operated by the pilot club. We have our route. I don't think the route finder, we don't need to do that. All right, I think we're good. So let's go ahead and generate. All right, and now that we've generated, we can go ahead and file it. So let's pre-file on the VATSIM network. All right, so that's the call sign. That actually is not correct. All right, so that's the right call sign. BFR, BE, actually it's gonna be BE35. Off block, altitude is 5,000 feet. No, sir, I said 35. I said 35. Not 180 knots. Let's just go with 135. Actually, this plane is kind of fast, so 160. Alternates. Okay, those seem okay. This seems to be decent. Registration, TCAS. So we have a remark, but it didn't put the pilot club. I don't know why. Okay, let's go ahead and file. So the dispatch remarks operated by the pilot club, but I don't see it there. So I don't, maybe that was just something. All right, so we have this stuff here. Let me see. Where's our charts? I don't know if we can see them. Yeah, I think we can. No. Flight plan. Let's see what that looks like. BE36. Well, I can't. I'm not going to edit the flight because then I have to generate it again. All right, lessons learned here, right, guys? So OFP briefing, the flight maps. Okay, so these are the maps. This is what I was looking for. All right, so this is, I think this has something to do with weather. So this is a SIGWIX. I still need to look into that. Oh my God, I can't read any of this. All right, I will take a look at it in Navigraph. That should be a little better. All right, so GRI. So let's go ahead and at least get loaded up into there while we talk about other stuff. All right, we're doing the H35. This is 49 Tango. Call sign is TPC 444. Flight number 0903. All right, that took. Do we have any cool liveries? No. Decent liveries, but not cool. These two are okay. I like yellow. This one has a design. Let's go with that one. Hopefully, it supports custom registration numbers. All right, KGRI Central. All right, let's go ahead and hang out there. Hey, Serge. Thank you, sir. I will have the best flight that I can. All right, so let me go ahead and find the actual flight, the route that I created. So that means I need to go to a particular website. I'm using another browser. You guys aren't seeing it right now. All right, so let's take a look here. So here we have, we'll do that. We'll put this in. This has a bunch of custom. All right, so we're gonna take a look at this in two ways. We're gonna really try and wrap our head around this. Wait. Okay, no, first things first. Let me provide our group with a weather briefing and some other stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and try this again. And we're gonna take shots. Okay, so basically everything looks clear. So I'm not really sure I need to do anything. Let me see your clouds. Not really concerned too much. So ceiling and visibility, yeah. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and take a screenshot. Let me try to remember to show you guys the desktop here. All right, so here we go. This will be our weather briefing. All right, so let's check this out. We don't have to worry about rain. There's no rain. Temperature is the only thing to be concerned about. It is super duper hot. On the surface, the temperature is between 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. Watch out. Okay. Temperature, winds. We'll only talk about the surface winds. All right, during takeoff, expect winds from the northwest, gusting at 16 knots. All right, turbulence. I mean, we always have light to moderate. We always have moderate turbulence. So let's see exactly where that turbulence starts. So here's light. We're taking off from here, so I mean we have some. Well, no one's going to get to 3,000 feet that quickly. So really, it's around here. This is light. Interesting. So it really seems that the turbulence is actually at 3,000 feet for the most part. What's the blue? Blue is light. So this has been under 18,000 feet. Okay, so I mean, I think this is the one that we should report. Oh, I need to put in. Go. The turbulence is light to moderate, mostly around 3,000. Mostly around 3,000. All right, I think we're good. We don't have to worry about icing. Max. I mean, yeah. So there's no icing or anything. All right, so I think that is good. This is the weather briefing. Let's see if there's anything to do with any NOTAMs for the airport that we're at. So Central, let's see what's going on with their NOTAMs. Let's see here. So we have an obstacle tower. I think that's large or lighting. So nothing to worry about there. When is it? So this is the month and this is the number. I don't know if it's the day or the time. I gotta look at that again. So this one is when it's active. So from the 3rd up until the 10th. Okay, this one obstacle tower Charlie Edge light. I'm looking for anything that will affect us in the sim, and I don't think there's anything. The VOR and DME seems to be. Ooh, I think they changed it. Oh yeah, I guess they changed the frequency, but I'm not sure if they would change that in the sim. I don't know if it's that. I don't think it's that dynamic. All right, so nothing going on at Central. The other airport is Aurora Municipal. Let's see if there's anything going on there. Obstacle, airspace, and area defined. All right, what does this mean? This was created May, so it's been around for a minute. Don't know what it means, so let's go ahead and try and figure it out. Airspace restriction for unmanned aircraft. Unmanned aircraft systems. Okay, for like drones. Altitude. So surface to 400 feet above ground. Where does that say that? So this is defined as 0.25 nautical mile radius. Nope. Here it is. Surface to 400 feet. AGL. Wednesday. That's the time. Okay, 2030 Zulu to 0200. So we are in that time every Wednesday. Okay, which is Zulu. So this would be correct, I think. The following day, which corresponds surface to 400 feet. But we're definitely going thousands of feet. So okay, so not relevant to us. Okay. What else we got? So we have our touch and go airport. Let me see here. Reduced capability for category 8 aircraft. And you know what? I keep thinking that means obstacle. Let me actually just confirm. That OBST does mean obstacle. Yes, so it does mean obstacle. Tower light outage. Okay. So this is light and this is obstacle. Tower light. There's an outage. All right, cool. So there's an obstacle, there's a crane. Gateway, bridge, general. No, that's this brigadier, general. LNAV, RNAV, temporary crane. And all right, I think we're good. Nothing going on there. And the last place is Lincoln Airport. Nope. Tower South something. Is that button bottom? What does that mean? Runway 18 and closed. Oh, that seems interesting. That could be something for us to be aware of. So it's a taxiway closure. What does BTN mean though? Taxiway Sierra between runway 18 and 36 and taxiway G. Oh, between. Okay, so taxiway Sierra between runway 1836 and all right, so there's a closure, and when is that closed? So 24, that's the year, the month, so that's tomorrow at 1300. So it's not happening within our, okay, so there is a taxiway closure, but it's not going to affect us. All right, same time. All right, link obstacle crane, taxiway between closed, and this is a later date, so not affecting us. The 5, the 4th at 1300. If it was the 4th at 000, then we would be concerned, but it's not. All right, I think I'm good. All right, so nothing going on. Great, got that out of the way. Jason's very excited that we have great weather today. All right, looks like let me go ahead and reset this one here, because we're kind of like all over the place here. All right, so look at that, did not get my my dynamic registration. All right, so let's go ahead and log into VATSIM so we can see our friends. I got 2 minutes until I need to open up the board. I'm trying to find my V-Pilot. There you are. BE35. Actually, let me see what happens. Is it an... There's no... I guess there's no H35. Bonanza. There's plenty of Bonanzas. The BE35, I believe, is the one that we're looking for. Starfire. I don't know what the Starfire is. Yeah, okay. So definitely that one. Call sign. All right, we're good. Oh, look at that. We're right on top of another plane. Go ahead and get this. Go ahead and get out of the way. All right, so now let me actually see if I have any traffic, or if that's a real, should be real traffic. Ground aircraft density is set to 0. Okay, I think we're good there. So that is another person from VATSIM. It almost looks like a TPC livery. There's no failure. What's up, King Easy? How you doing? Is that you? Are you flying with us tonight, buddy? All right. So I think we're good there. Yo. Yes, sir. All right, King Easy. So is that you? Did I actually spawn on you, my guy? Not at the moment. All right. You're gonna sneak in later, like a good little ninja. On the game with some friends. Copy that. All right. Well, good to see you, sir. How's your day going? Actually, what game are you playing right now? Are Are you on flight sim with another friend or doing some first-person shooters? All right, we have that. We did. All right, we did that. So let me actually open up. It's 7:31 my time, so let's go ahead and open up the channel. Greet some greet some folks. Hey, look at these smiling faces. How you guys doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, Joey. I'm doing good.
I'm doing good. We about to have a good center controller on if he stays on.
Sweet.
You know, of course I'm flying as usual. I tuned the frequency, and it's William Polly. You know, in my opinion, one of the best Minneapolis center controllers. Didn't even look to see who was online. I just saw the frequencies were there.
Jason, did you ever? Oh no, I can actually see your screen. Ah, so you did go with the command Stuart, I was trying to look at your screen, but it's not streaming properly. But it looks like you're in a Comanche too.
I am in the Comanche. Is it a split screen?
No, it's trying to load.
Oh, okay.
There it is, and a split screen. VR, baby.
I'm VR tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll look cool flying over Omaha.
Yep, it's gonna look great. Just gotta remember to stay under the shelf.
Or above it.
But
2,500. I think under it is fine.
but
My
not in
plans to do
between.
a touch and go there, so I'm flying through it.
Okay, so we got those guys handled, kind of, I think. They're hanging about, doing their thing. What are we doing? All right, so we checked out the NOTAMs. We did our weather briefing. Yes, so what I wanted to do was for us to go through this because we have great VFR conditions. So
Oh, my
hopefully
Comanche had the weirdest thing the other day.
we'll be
I
able
logged
to
on
see
and everything was broken. It's
all
like
of
the
this stuff.
prop was broken and like the engine, like none of the components, like even the flaps were broken. I'm like, what the hell happened?
Someone looted your plane for spare parts.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Because I had
All right, so we have this. No, we have this
before.
Google. What is this thing called? Google Earth. We have Google Earth. We're resuming. So we are going. I believe it's point number 20 something, 22. So this is the tour of Nebraska, and we're going to use this in association with this to figure out what are we doing with life. All right, so we're going to start off at central Nebraska. Let's get an idea as to what the weather looks like. So let's go ahead and unload. Oh, day off, so I'm chilling. League of Legends 5v5 Mamba. No, MOBA.
How is everyone?
Everyone is doing well. I will speak for the crew. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Gonna be doing some of the Explorer missions in a bit.
Oh, that's exciting.
I have like this flight plan that goes to like 6 different airports, and like 4 of them are Explorer mission airports.
Gotcha.
Well, I haven't looked at September. Where?
So
Yeah.
4 of them are in Colorado.
All right, so we're gonna import our flight from SimBrief.
Hey, Mark, did you plan this event to be like nearby where the flying club is flying their thing?
No, I did not consider them at all when I was doing
Oh,
this.
well, they're flying in the area.
Look at that congested space. I like it.
It'll be busy with VFR today, I guess.
Yeah, they'll be up to their necks in VFR traffic. All right, so let's check out the weather for the airport that we're departing from, and we'll pull up the map just so that we have a better idea as to where we could be taking off. All right, so the weather or the wind 140, gusting at 20 knots, 10, we have good visibility, clear, 27 degrees is the weather, 3009. So 140 is the direction of the wind. So 13 would be good, or 17. Yeah, since it's 140, I mean the best I think would be 13, 6,000, 7,000. So this one seems appropriate. 13 would be the most appropriate. All right, so that means that we are taking off in a southeast manner. All right, so let's say we're taking off southeast, so we can easily.
I love Duke. You can almost just nosedive it and just descend, like.
We can easily follow that. So let's take a look here. So say we take off from here. We take off from here. We can immediately start following or try to follow this railroad and highway. Hopefully, it'll be easy to see. And we can follow that all the way to our next place. Is it chat? No. Well, here's Aurora. That's the other airport that people will be taking off from. Our next spot is Central. Is that Central City directly? Huh. Yep. Okay, we're bypassing. Which one was it? There was a city I saw over here. We're bypassing whatever city I saw. We're going directly to Central. Central City has a population of 3,000, so this should be very easy to find. We should be able to see that airport, and then we'll be able to see
what's happening?
Not much. How you doing?
I am surviving.
Hey, that is all we can ask, man. Survival of the fittest.
How many times you gonna crash tonight, Mark?
What? I am, I don't crash.
Start the tally now.
Start. I don't crash, sir. It's always a controlled emergency landing.
What will you be doing your emergency landings in tonight?
Well, this one I'm doing the Bonanza H35. So it's a V-tail, and unfortunately, they don't have random failures on this one.
So the sky is safe tonight.
That is one way of looking at it.
As long as you don't collide into any of the virtual flying club pilots, you should be fine.
No guarantee.
Okay, which Minneapolis center will we be talking to? Because according to the chart, it should
18.
be 1194.
Sector 18. It's pretty useful. Minneapolis has a thing on their website. You can look it up.
Is that 133.4?
Okay, I got distracted. Central City.
Maybe I got the number wrong.
So we're going to Central City. So it'll be 16 nautical miles until we get to Central City. All right, cool. We can continue to follow the road and the railroad. The highway 30 to Silver Creek.
Yeah, that's the guy controlling the southern half of the airspace.
So Silver Creek seems pretty small. Population is 319
Controller,
people.
get a C3 a couple months
That is
ago.
super tiny, but they do have a ballpark, so that will make it, I think, a little easier to spot. Let me see here. The road and the railroad is still there, so hopefully we'll be able to see the railroad fine. All right, next one is going to be. So basically, we're following the highway for the most part. So I think this is still highway. I thought it said it, maybe. All right, Columbus, gigantic Columbus. This has 24,000 people. And it has Columbus City Airport. Well, actually, this is the airport. Funny thing, I couldn't find like Columbus Airport. but Columbus City Airport Manager popped up. So I used that. All right, shouldn't be difficult to find Columbus. There goes the airport. Next point of the next thing. Okay, so now we're gonna go off the beaten path. So once we get to big old Columbus, let's go ahead and use our VOR and make sure that we are on the path. So there should be some wind. Oh boy, what are they called? Wind sockets? No, windmills. There should be some windmills, which is why I put them out here. There's some wind farms. So here they are over here. Not sure if the sim will generate these automatically. Oh, I think I lost myself. Where am I going? Okay, and so it was actually here. Yep. And then the next one, we should be close to Creston, which is a village. It's so interesting. You know, I don't normally think of villages in the United States, but I mean, it has a population of 203 people. That was the census of 2010 though, but I don't know if it's blown up since then, but it was interesting to see that we have
flying into
villages.
Grand Island that is not talking to ATC?
All right, at some point we'll be making our way to Madison.
It may be me.
Let's
I'm
take a
on
look here.
C-Tab.
Yeah, so from there, it's just 8 nautical miles. It seems far though, but it's 8 nautical miles until we get to Madison.
Minneapolis Center's online. You should give them a call.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay,
Because he like
Norfolk Regional Airport seems pretty dope, but the reason why I say that is because Norfolk seems huge. Look at this place, 24,000 people.
You about to get in trouble?
I did not see that Norfolk. I did not realize Norfolk was that big. All right, so after Norfolk, we're going to continue to Hoskins. 266 people. There is another wind farm, and this one's going to be a little tricky. Because I was trying to figure out how. So here goes Hoskins, and there is a I think this is a electrical line, but I don't really know if we'll be able to see the electrical line. I mean, I can't really see it now, but there's kind of a road that matches kind of what's going on. So from Hoskins, we'll just try and make our way over here. There is some wind farm stuff. Maybe we'll see it. Who knows? Still getting lost. All right. So there's apparently a huge wind farm out here. We're gonna make our way to Windside, and then make our way to Wayne. And I totally forgot that I had built the Wayne Municipal Airport. So that was cool. So we got Windside, 375 people. Then we're gonna make our way to Wayne. I like flying over here, so it'll be fun to come back. I mean, just for funsies, I might do a touch and go here. All right, then after that, we'll continue heading east to Emerson. Population of almost 800 people. So it looks really consolidated. Shouldn't be hard to see. There's a bunch of open fields, and then we have this one little populace. And then we'll head our way to Homer. So if we take a look back at here, there goes Emerson, and then only 11 nautical miles away we'll get to Homer, and then we're doing a touch and go at, I don't know how to pronounce it, CO Gateway Airport, maybe? All right, so here we got the airport. Looks like it has 2 runways, so we'll figure out which one's active. There goes Sergeant Bluff is the name of the city. The big on military here. It's 5,200 people. and then from there we'll start going southeast. Now we're gonna try and follow this right here. So here's the railroad, here's the side road, but luckily for us there's a major highway that's close by, so shouldn't be too difficult to stay on target. We will see how that goes. All right, so we're basically hitting up as many cities. We're gonna try and look out of the window as best we can. Sloan, Whiting, and then this is Ottawa. And there is actually this one's interesting. I want to take a look at this one. This one has a closed airport, and it looks like it was converted to a drag race. Let me see if yeah. Is this it? Yeah. So this is Ottawa Dragway. So this definitely used to be an airport. 1.5 and something another. This doesn't look well maintained, but here it looks like this is all burned rubber. That's exactly what that looks like. And then it looks like they have the stands right here. So this is definitely a dragway. So I'm excited to see if it looks like this in the sim. All right, so then after Ottawa, we're gonna make our way to Little Co. So we're gonna use the river, the highway, these two rivers over here. We're gonna use that as reference. So hopefully there'll be enough stuff for us to like not miss it. We'll see. All right, once we get there, we're almost there. Well, we're almost halfway there. Missouri Valley. All right, population of 2,600 people, should not be hard to miss. They have a train depot, so that should be helpful. And then whatever this is, shouldn't be too hard to miss. Still on I-29, so I-29 is going to be super helpful to us. All right, then we're going to make our way to Omaha Airport. This is a huge airport, so we should, definitely be able to see it. So there goes Omaha City. 485,000 people, so this city is ginormous. And at some point we'll pass Millard Municipal Airport. We'll continue making our way to Ashland. So here we go. So here goes Millard Airport. Here goes Ashland. It has this VFR waypoint sign on there. So the question is, what is it on here that they're considering a VFR waypoint? Is it this lake? I don't know. What is so distinct about this place? Unless it's the fact that it is. Well, no. There's like some population. There's some developments around it. I don't know. So they've considered it a VFR waypoint of some sort. And then we'll continue following the road. Actually, let's see if we can see the road. The road and the railroad. So the railroad, that one looks like a decent. It looks like multiple lanes. So that'll be nice to see if we can follow that one. We'll follow it to Waverly. Almost done, guys. All right, we're gonna follow to Waverly. Waverly is 4,200 people, so it looks like we have a lot of communities here. It looks well planned. This looks like not SimCity. What is it? City Skylines. Looks like one of the cities that I would build in City Skylines. And then eventually we'll make our way to Lincoln, the capital of Nebraska, and we're going to land ourselves at Lincoln Airport, which seems pretty massive. I don't know what these are. So it looks like it has 2 major runways. Actually 3. Well, it's got 1, 2, it's got 3 runways. Yeah. Looks like there's a whole bunch of construction happening around here. So this might be the old part of it. Old part of the airport. Maybe this is a new part. All right, there you go. There you go. All right, thanks for sticking around. All right, so let's go ahead and jump back into here. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I don't think I need to do the same thing here. I mean, we're following it for the most part. Let's see. Roughly the area. So this is that. Madison is there. We should be able to see that. Here goes Hoskins. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually put a thing here. I wonder if it recognizes it. I don't know if it recognizes it. Alright. Alright, then we're gonna make our way to Emerson, Homer, to this one. Coming down, we're actually, yeah, this one actually we're gonna want to put some of that information there. And this is the one that I really want to see. And I actually did not. Alright, couldn't help it, guys. Alright, so then we have this one, and we're on the way there. We're on the way. Alright, I think we're good, guys. Alright, so there goes the flight plan. And we're done. Is there anything else that we need to do? I think we're good. I think we can go ahead, and we have 7 minutes until the the briefing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the restroom real quick, and then we'll come back, we'll do the briefing, we'll go ahead and do our checklist and get things going. I don't know if I turned my nameplates on or off. Alright, turned it back on. Alright, so before I go, let's go ahead and take a look at that spy. See what kind of coverage we might have. If I remembered where we are. So we are in this area somewhere. There goes GR. Okay, so it looks like there goes SUX. So Minneapolis Center, they've been on for about 40 minutes. So hopefully they should be supporting us today. That'll be great. Alright, sounds good. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me just let the guys know. Alright, gang, we got about 5 minutes until briefing. I'm gonna step away for a minute and then I'll be right back.
Okay, everybody go crazy.
Alright, be right back.
super sexy charter is DC3 coming in out here.
I'm the super sexy DC3. Oh, the livery actually showed up in my sim. That's nice.
Oh, you got the TWA Lindbergh line livery?
Yeah, the TPC Charters one.
No.
Yeah, mine's just showing the Pilot Club livery.
Hey, mine's an all chrome TWA vintage.
Well, then you gotta sign in as TWA for people to see it.
No, it's sexy. It's either that or the Pan Am livery of the I like that one too. I have a military C-47 one that I use, but only when I travel between like
All right, guys, I
military
think I'm
bases
back.
on here. Keep
Got
that.
about 3 minutes until briefing. Let me see here. Have I missed any witty comments from King Easy? Nope. He's too busy playing games with his friends to make any comments. Don't mind me. I'm just joking. All right, so I'm looking for. Let me just make sure. Let's go ahead and get myself ready for briefing. So this is the path that we've taken with Nebraska. So I'm trying to figure out if we go to Iowa next, since we're so close, and come back to Kansas, or if we try and figure out, just to go to Kansas, make our way to Oklahoma. Doing Texas is going to be wild. We should have like four legs just going through Texas. So I'm wondering if we should just snake our way down and then get to Louisiana and work our way up. Kind of like that. Not sure. We'll see. We'll see. But we did that. I think I started this with North Dakota, but we're kind of. I remember us going down and then over and across there.
Do we know which Minneapolis center covers this section?
It's Sector 18.
I heard Oklahoma.
128.675.
Did I say Oklahoma?
This one I'm on, it's just awfully quiet.
Yeah, he's there. It's pretty quiet.
And you also, there's a possibility for you to not hear the other pilots.
All right, so I'm gonna take a
Minneapolis,
screenshot of
has a
these
lot
guys
different
just
radio
to
transceivers. You won't hear them across each one, or when they're too far away and
get
stuff.
an idea of who is who.
Right, I'm not hearing.
Doing a screenshot of these guys.
Yeah, it would have been like 3 minutes.
All right, so I think we are just about ready.
There ain't much going on.
All right, guys, I got 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna go ahead and do the briefing. Can you guys hear and see or can you see my screen?
Roger.
Yes, I can hear your screen, Mark.
Thank you. Can you hear my screen and watch me? All right, welcome to GA Tuesday. I'm your host, Pilot Club 444. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with the club. Today we are continuing our U.S. tour, and this is our second leg in Nebraska. I'm going to talk about some of the admin things first, and then we'll talk about the flight itself. When you go to the Pilot Club's website, we've got this blog. Who doesn't like a blog? And we've got all sorts of stuff going on. The club is doing constant events and activities and stuff like that. So if you need something to do, the club probably has something for you. So you can go ahead and check that out. There's a whole bunch of other resources and things that are on the club's website as well. The flight crew portal, this is something new that we are working on, and this is all custom application stuff. So we are trying to do automation, and we have a lot of plans for this. So I'm super duper excited about this. This is going to make my job a lot easier. All right, so we're gonna hold our questions until the end of the briefing. When you are on the Discord server, we would love for you to use your name and your call sign. That makes it a little easier for us to match up who's who. When you file your flight plan with BatSim, if you could put operated by the pilotclub.org in your remarks, that would be super helpful. All pilots that fly tonight get 500 TPC points. Those that use their TPC call sign while on the network will get 1,000 TPC points. With that said, only members who have completed onboarding will be able to fly today. Onboarding shouldn't take very long. If you have any problems with it, let me know and I can help you out. It's basically reading our standard operating procedures and acknowledging it. We do ask for a sterile flight deck. That simply means that while we're on the Discord events channel, that we keep the conversation relevant to the flight. It is difficult. You know, we do like to converse and talk about things, but do your best to try and keep your discussion related to the flight. Be professional, try not to miss your ATC calls. If you find yourself on CTAF or Unicom, be verbose. Talk about your altitude, what your intentions are. Think about it from someone who cannot see you, that if they can listen to you and understand what your intentions are, that's the kind of communications that we are going for. That's it for the admin stuff. Does anyone have any questions about that? All right. So let's talk about the flight. So here is our flight plan. Let me see here if there's anything in particular. So we use the Omaha sectional. We do have a Google Earth supplement. I love this supplement, not because I made it, but because I love the slideshow. Once I get all the waypoints in there, I can just take a review as to what's going on. Here's the Aurora Airport. This is the Aurora. Then there's the airport that some of you might be at right now. And I can just kind of jump around and just see what's going on. See if I can. One of the things that I'm trying to see is, can I view this railroad and the road in the sim? For one of these in particular, I am interested in seeing. I think it's this one. Nope, it must be this one. It must be, but it's not. Okay, darn it. I thought it'd be super easy. So one of these places. Actually, let me look at the. One of these cities. Here, this one, Ottawa. Ottawa has an airport that's closed, and it actually has been turned into a drag race. So I want to see. Here it is, Ottawa. So I want to see. It's you can see it in the map, and I want to see what it looks like in the sim. It'd be great to see if they rendered anything. So I've been using this as a supplement, and hopefully you guys have been too. If you have any suggestions, I would love to hear about it. All right, so we have some potential add-ons. This is the flight plan that you can copy and paste, but you guys know that the real flight plan is in this briefing. What we expect you guys to do is take your electronic flight bag of choice, put a starting point and an ending point, and then follow the instructions and see if you can map it out. I find it to be a bit exciting. All right, so a bit of realism. We do have some FAA regulations that we like to use in this particular space. We have a Class Delta at 2 of the airports. We have 2 Class Charlies. We have a bunch of Echoes, and we have 2 military, 2 MOAs that are in our space. If you're not familiar with any of how to operate Class Charlie, you can go ahead and check this out. If you have any questions about it, you can certainly ask us, and we will do our best to answer your question. These MOAs are not active currently. The Zulu time is 0005, and right now it looks like it's open at 9:30, so we are good to go. And then here's some information about our airports. I think that's it for that. Okay. Anyone have any questions about the flight before I talk about weather? All right, so luckily for us, it looks like we're going to have a great VFR day. Observations, actually, ceiling and visibility. Don't see anything happening here. Everything seems grand. There's no clouds. Well, I mean, there are clouds scattered, but there's no rain. There is rain actually on the west, but it's not going to catch us anytime soon. Temperature, the only thing with the temperature, actually it was hotter just a couple minutes ago, so it looks like it's cooling down just a little bit, but that's still actually pretty hot. It is 15, no, it's actually 20 to 25 degrees Celsius right now. The only things that we should be concerned about, so during takeoff we can expect winds from the northwest, gusting at 16 knots. The last METAR that I looked at actually had gusting at, oh, actually, no, that changed. So 150 is the degrees at 11 knots. All right. We do expect some turbulence. Nothing at 1,000 degrees, but it looks like we're, oh, actually that changed too. It used to be moderate at 3,000 feet, but now it's pretty light. So maybe we won't have a lot of turbulence going on. All right, looking good. Things are looking great, guys. Everything's looking good, and we definitely don't have to worry about icing. All right, any questions about the weather? Okay, last thing is ATC coverage. If we take a look at that, if we take a look at this in here, so it looks like we have center. They've been on for roughly an hour. Hopefully they will still be on while we are there. Look, and anyone that's doing any touch and goes at Coma, we do have at least ground currently there. So no, actually GRI is towered, so we'll have to talk to center, and Aurora is untowered, I believe. So you can pick up flight following. We do encourage you guys to do flight following. Give those controllers something to do, and they'll help separate you from the other traffic. It looks like we do have some other traffic in this space, so just be careful of that and communicate. All right, any questions about anything related to this flight? All right, well, I'll see you guys in the sky. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna do another, okay, so let me actually switch up my application. So I'm just going to share with them just the application. Let me do a screen grab, just again to verify who stuck through the briefing. All right, I think we're good. All right, so let's go ahead and actually, last thing I need to do is let me just check and see who is not, and these guys should be good. Who doesn't have the onboarding thing? Actually, whoa, one last thing. There's so many things to do. This I need to run. This is to get online. So it gives me a nice snapshot of who's online right now, which I can use later on. All right, these guys are usually good. Most of the guys here should be onboarded. I do see a couple new faces, but maybe faces that I'm also not familiar with. Like here's this guy. I don't see on board. He's got a lot of the other stuff, but he's not on. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of that, and I will address that later. All right, that guy is good. This guy is good. That person is good. All right, looking good. Steven should definitely be good. All right, cool. So we only have one guy. Let me just verify if I'm not looking at that right, because he's got a lot of stuff on. He's got other roles. Yeah, he happens to be missing that one role, and that's probably an accident. But you know, we can somehow fix that. We can fix that in post. All right, I think we're good. All right, so let's see here. Let's get back in here. Let's run through our checklist and get this bad boy started up. Oh, you know what? Before that, let's get back to nav, and I want to take a look at the OFP and taking a look at what they calculated our fuel to be. So here's the trip: 150 pounds, contingencies 8 pounds, I don't remember what that is. I think this is reserve. Minimum extra, so the block fuel, 249 pounds. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can do that. So this is gallons. All right, so let me see. This is what I care about. So 249. So let's go ahead and give ourselves just a wee bit more. All right, we're good. All right, you guys are hanging out with us today, so we're gonna put you on board. We're gonna have about 20 pounds of fuel. All right, so I think we're good. 55% fuel. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and actually let me just verify that my SPAD next. I do have the correct profile. All right, we are cooking with gas here. Check out our checklist here, cockpit checklist, weight and balance. We got that done. Static elements disabled. Yeah, I don't think we have static elements. Cabin door closed. All switches are off. Yeah, they look off to me. You know what? I don't think this plane actually has state saving, so we're gonna assume that a lot of this stuff is already off. All right, battery. Whoop, I'm here touching stuff. All right, battery is on. Alternator. Oh, the alternator button doesn't work. I need to fix that. Nav lights. The lights are over here. Do I have custom? I do have custom. I do have custom things. All right, nav lights. Let's see if my nav button works. All right, nav lights are on. Left fuel selector. All right, so that's off. There we go. Left fuel selector. Got it. Cow flaps are open. Where in the world are my cow flaps? There you are. Now, do I have you? I do have you. All right, so cow flaps are open. All right, gear handle is down. Let's just see that the hardware works. Gear position is down. Circuit breakers are all in. I believe they are all in. Great. This is getting... All right, beacon lights. Let's see here. What was that? Was that 5? That was 5. All right, so let's take a look at... Okay, beacon lights are on. Brakes. All right, brakes are on as well. Mixture is rich. All right, so I need to... Yeah, I need to... Let me adjust my hardware just a little bit. All right. All right. Let me put those things down. Mixture is rich. Propeller is all the way forward. The blue knob. And throttle is full open. So everything's full. All right. Auxiliary pump for 5 seconds. Let's click on our auxiliary pump. This is the button right here. This immediately goes. So that's not real. 2, 3, 4, 5. Throttle. They want us to throttle at the throttle, and we still have the fuel pump on. Is that? I don't think I like that. I'm gonna turn that fuel pump off. All right, now we have our magnetos. You want us to go ahead and clear the prop. Yo, Mega, turn on this plane. Back up, clear prop. All right. Let us do our magnetos. So here, let's see if the hardware... No, that's not working either. Okay, we'll do this now. Alright, looks like we have some action. Ooh, the volume seems super low. Can you guys hear it okay? I have it, I believe I have the volume set to, I'm looking for, I have the volume, I should have the volume set to, set to 100. What? And, oh no, that's something here. Alright, so I have the sim set to 100. Let me know if it is too loud. What's up, Dream? How are you doing, buddy? All right, throttle should be at 1,000. Oh my gosh. Or the RPM. I've got it at like 1,700. Yeah, part of it is I'm actually, the audio seems really low. I don't think I like that. Let me see if that's a thing. I never really messed with this yet, so I don't know. Maybe it's oh, you know what? It's in my headset. Okay, there it is. I had to turn my headset up. Whoops. So now it might be too loud. Let me know if it's too loud. Audio seems fine. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, guys. All right, so we're gonna keep there. We're gonna check our oil pressure. Let's see here. Oil pressure's in the green. The oil temperature's in the green. Amps are a little high. Okay, so let me see here. If the amps are up, it says charging. This is dispelling. No. This is it being used by the battery, and this is the alternator charging it, I think. So at some point this should be at 0. All right, gyro suction. I mean, I don't think any of that, none of that breaks, so I don't really have to check it. Manifold pressure, fuel flow. Here's a fuel flow at 2 gallons, just hanging out there. All right, let's go ahead and test the battery and alternator lights. Where is that? I think that's this bad boy here. All right, I don't know exactly. I don't know if it breaks, so what is the point? Yep, discharging. There we go, which means the battery is not getting charged. It will get to near 0 over time. All right, thank you for confirming it. All right, let's turn on the master avionics. That's this bad boy right here, but we're gonna use my hardware. Altimeter is calibrated. All right, we did take a look at that earlier. And we came to the conclusion, 3009. All right. So let's see if we can, 3009. We should be going in this direction. So here's 30010 and that 13009. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the B key and see how close I was, and a little way off. This looks like 3025. Why would it be doing that? It looks like it's 3009, but it's giving me something different. I'm gonna go with what I did. And you guys tell me if I'm wrong. All right, circuit breakers. Circuit breakers are fine. All right, brakes, flaps, blah 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 blah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and close this up. All right, so let's get on to frequency. What frequency are we getting on to? You know what? I don't even know. I should know. All right, this is Minneapolis Center. That's the one that we need to get on. Let's go ahead and see. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and use this utility ATC. The ones that are in range, and Minneapolis Center. Oh, there's 2 of them. Which one am I using? I don't know. I don't know. We'll just figure one out. All right, we are going to do a flight plan. KLNK is our destination. That's Lincoln, and we're going to put a couple of these spots in here just for kicks and giggles. All right, where is my route? Thought I might have it here, but it doesn't. Planned. This here's the routing. Okay, routing. So OLU, is that right? Yeah, I guess OL. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna add a waypoint. This is KOLU. Columbus Municipal. Yes. All right. Next after that is OFK. Oscar Foxtrot Kilo. Norfolk. Then we have SUX. Okay, Sierra Umbrella or Uniform? Uniform. X-ray. SUX. It's Sui. How do you pronounce it? Is it Sui? SUX? I probably, this is usually silent. So Suio Gateway. Oh my gosh, that sounds terrible. Sounds like I'm being racist somehow. All right, we're not doing that one, but OMA we are doing. OMA, that is Epley, and then our destination. All right, so we at least have these. These will be helpful as we use that to figure out what we're doing with our life. All right, we did say that we're gonna go 3,500. And if we take a look at a preview, this should give us that view that we're used to. All right, looking decent. I think we're good there. I don't hear anything on the comms. You guys hear anything? Let's go to the other one. Oh, you know what? Because I didn't switch it over. Whoops. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Flight Plan Go to write down some stuff. All right, so let me open this up.
Kyle Club 693, wind 15011, make left crosswind departure, runway 17 cleared for takeoff.
Ooh, cross.
Departure, runway 17 cleared for takeoff.
I missed it. Are we doing?
Anyone else needing taxi clearance from Grand Island? Go ahead.
Well, I'm here pushing all sorts of wrong buttons. All right, scratch pad. Here's the plan. What's the plan?
5 Alpha Juliet, runway 18 cleared for the option.
All right, let's take a look here. What is the plan? The plan is we are at Central. We're gonna write down Central. The current conditions is 150
runway 17 taxi via Alpha
at 11.
Bravo, Grand Island altimeter 3009.
3009. All right, we're hoping for.
1989, runway 17, line up and wait.
All right, so it looks like 17 is probably the runway that we are running. 17. All right, I'm looking for clearance. So where we go? We are at Central, and we are trying to make our way to Lincoln eventually.
Apple Center, Falcon Tree at 41 at Grand Island, flight all request. I'll Club 341. Go ahead. Yeah, Falcon Tree 41. We are a Bravo Echo 60 slant off with Duke. Request flight following to Sioux City with the weather. Club 341. Roger. Your departure frequency will be 133.4. Squawk 6733. Are you ready to taxi? 133.4673, and we are ready for taxi. Falcon 341. Falcon 341. Runway 17 taxi via Alpha Bravo and hold for the lead. Alpha Bravo will hold Falcon 341.
All right, let's try and see if we can get in there now. This is, is it Minneapolis Center? I already forgot. No. I'm looking at Minneapolis Center. All right.
Pilatus 23 November, Minneapolis Center. Runway 21, taxi via Foxtrot Bravo.
All right, waiting for a response, and then we'll try and jump in there. if we can hear them.
Aircraft calling standby.
Somebody else called. Didn't even hear that.
Mike, taxi to ramp via Charlie.
So I think we might be really,
And the Kodiak calling Minneapolis Center. Go ahead.
we might be pretty far away from hearing other people. Makes this a little difficult to know when to jump in.
And the Kodiak, what's the full call sign? Kodiak 5, Papa Tango, Minneapolis Center. Make left down. Make left downwind runway 21.
All right, I think we're gonna try it. Oh, I was just about to push the button. Minneapolis Center, Pilot Club 444 with a VFR request.
Bonanza 31 Romeo, wind 160 at 12, gust 25. Make right crosswind departure, runway 15, cleared for takeoff.
All right, so that was a fail. Let's see if he acknowledges. Yeah, this one's difficult.
Experiment 5 Alpha Juliet, approved as requested, report initial. Kodiak 5 Papa Tango, I'm going to have a Bonanza coming off the runway on 15. That's your downwind turn now.
Minneapolis Center, Pilot Club 444 Bonanza with a VFR request. Is it VFR or is it just a request?
He's busy, Mark.
Experiment 5 Alpha Juliet, report.
Yeah, it's funny that the hard part is I can't hear the other people that are calling him. So
That's how most frequencies work. Minneapolis is a larger
Experiment
place.
5 Alpha Juliet, runway 18, clear to land.
You just kind of have to, guess based on what he's saying.
Bonanza 31 Romeo.
gotcha.
Traffic
Even
is
then, he's
Kodiak
just going
on the
backwards from
downwind.
airports. You'll eventually get your time.
All right.
Bonanza 31 Romeo, traffic's no factor, resume on navigation.
All right. So while that's happening, let's go ahead and figure out if I need it. So I have the
Thought of it as soon
road
as the briefing is over, but I'm just now holding short the runway.
noted. So I think I'll need.
Departure 26 November, I
I think
told
I'll
you
do
left
this
downwind
one.
for 21, is that correct?
So this one I should be able to follow the road, so I don't need the VOR, but I do want it here.
Center Pilot Club 73, I need to
I mean, I should have this road visible. So do I need it at all?
Club 73, you were
I'll definitely need it here because I'm going off.
Thank you, 7.
Off, yeah. So this one,
23 November, wind
so this one I'll definitely need.
16014.
So I think I'll be okay. I think I should be fine. Yeah, I should be able to see this road. I'm hoping. All right, so let's go ahead and get this one in here. So 11435.
Minneapolis Center, good evening, Boeing 16 Heavy, final 38, manager.
Was it a 35? So let's actually hide this. Let's try and use this like this. 11435.
American
Transfer
1179,
that.
contact Denver Center 127.65. 2765, American
Does it
1179.
actually pick it up over here? That would be crazy. Looks like it actually does pick it up. Holy moly. Alright, that's interesting.
Kodiak 5 Papa Tango, base is your discretion. United 415, contact Denver Center 127.65.
Alright, so the question here is... Oh, I don't need it. Here's where I'll need it. All right, so here we have 60605.
Sorry, Center, was that?
This is 04. So this, or 45. So this might be 04. We'll say 47. Well, 46.
33 Foxtrot.
046. So this is going outbound. So we are taking the
I
046
think you
radio.
forgot about on the runway here.
He'll get back to us.
All right, so let's see if we can tune this in. There goes 04.
Juliet, contact ground point 9.
So 046.
Kodiak 5, Papa Tango, wind 16014, gust 25, runway 1, correction, runway 21, cleared to land.
Holy moly, he is super busy.
33 Foxtrot, just glad you have the rest of the weather for Sioux Falls. Archer 5, Juliet Alpha, Sioux Falls altimeter 3006, advise you have the rest of the weather for Sioux Falls, and enter a left downwind runway 21. Left downwind runway 21. Alpha 1989, wind 15011, make left crosswind departure, runway 17, cleared for takeoff.
But he's definitely keeping himself cool, occupied.
Yeah, American 1387, American 1387, Minneapolis Center, ident.
So he's doing 17, so everyone's doing this crosswind. I think it's a left. I think it's a left crosswind. So here, Grand Island, name of the city, the airport,
Club 237,
Central Nebraska.
17, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 17, Pilot Club 237.
American 1387, radar contact 18 miles west of Des Moines, flight level 340.
You know what? Since I'm here, let me go ahead and edit this.
Denver Center 127.65.
KGRI, KLNK. Alright. Alright, so it looks like we have a lot of time to set things up.
And 415 Minneapolis. Archer 26 November, wind 16014, gust 25, runway 21, cleared to land.
Let's open up the chart.
Kodiak 5 Papa Tango, taxi via Alpha Delta.
176 is the actual heading. Let's do that. 176.
Pilot Club 237, wind 300, correction, wind 15011, make left crosswind.
So here is 17.
Clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 17, Pilot Club 237.
Alright, I think we got everything set up as best we could. There is an NDB. I haven't used NDBs very often, so whenever I do see one, I do like to use it. 407.
I got your IFR release, runway 17, line up and wait.
17, line up and wait, and just confirm we're flight following, correct?
Pilot Club 341, that's what I meant, your VFR release.
Alright, 341.
407, and I think we can. We are ADF. Yeah, ADF. And how do we switch? No, that's wrong. There it is. All right.
Bonanza 5831 Romeo. If I didn't give it to you already, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. 31 Romeo.
Alanis 23 November, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. 23 November, thanks.
Minneapolis Center, Pilot Club 444 at Central Nebraska Regional with request.
Pilot Club 444, Minneapolis Center. Go ahead.
Would like flight following to Lincoln Airport.
Pilot Club 444, standby. Pilot Club 341, wind 150 at 11.
All right, guys, we got on the queue. Things are looking great.
Smooth crossing, 17, clear for takeoff, back 341.
Archer 26 November, taxi via Alpha.
All right, looks like we have, again, more time to do checklist stuff since we're waiting. Brakes, flaps, flight controls. I didn't even check the flight controls. All right, they look good. Let's see if they look good over here. That looks great. All right, that looks good too. Everything's looking wonderful. Check out our
Club 444, Minneapolis Center. What's your aircraft type?
Beechcraft or Bonanza.
Pilot Club 444. Departure frequency 133.4, squawk 6750. And you're released for departure. Call for taxi.
Depart frequency 133.4, squawk 6750, and we'll call when ready for taxi. Pilot Club 444. I think I got my. I think I got it wrong. I feel like I got some numbers wrong. 6750, 6750, unless there's something else. Departure 1334, 1334. We'll have that in queue.
341. Squawk ident.
Ident, Pilot Club 341.
Alright, so who's the other? Let's see here. Who is the other 1334? That is the other one. Okay. Cool.
Club 341. Radar contact 3 miles east of the Grand Island Airport, 4,900. Traffic 2 o'clock, 2 miles, same direction. Type unknown, altitude indicates 5,700.
Okay, so he's gonna tell me Alpha to Bravo, runway 17, maybe. Now let's try and see if we can call again. Minneapolis Center, Pilot Club 444 at Central, ready for taxi.
Pilot Club 444, don't call it Central, call it Grand Island. Runway 17, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
runway 17 via Alpha Bravo, Pilot Club 444. Okay.
Minneapolis Center, Justice 21 with you.
So, all right, don't call it Central. Now, here's the funny thing. This is the part that confuses me. The airport chart says that this is the airport name, Central Nebraska Regional Airport. Here's the city here's the location, but this is not the airport. But, you know, I'm always told, I guess, from, I don't know if it's every VATSIM, but most of the VATSIM, most of the people I've dealt with, I think they go by the location and not the airport name. All right, so I guess this is me going against the grain, and I think I'll just have to, you know, stop being a salmon and do what everyone else is doing. I don't think I like it. I just don't think I like it. All right, so we got clearance Alpha Bravo, which we were pretty confident that that's what we were going to do. So Alpha Bravo, so we're going to turn around to our left and then taxi up to runway 17. Okay, cool.
God, 33 Foxtrot, traffic's now 2 o'clock and 2 miles. Same direction, Archer at 4,400.
Let's turn on our taxi lights. Right. I don't think we have any other lights that need to be turned on at the moment.
He is faster than you, but he appears to be turning towards you. Archer 5, Juliet Alpha, proceed direct the field.
All right, we do have clearance, so we can
Archer 5, Juliet
drive
Alpha.
over this threshold here.
Doesn't look like that on my scope. Wind's probably pushing you. That might be why might be looking that way. Archer 5 Juliet Alpha, traffic 9 o'clock, about 1.25 miles, same direction, Skyhawk at 2,600.
All right, flap is down.
Skyhawk 5 Juliet Alpha, fly suggested VFR heading 360. Just because you're faster, I want to get you ahead of him on the downwind.
Quiet night. Everyone doing okay?
Yeah, doing okay. There's a lot of waiting and what's the word? Hopscotching, as we're trying to get some flight following here.
Yeah, I was kind of glad I took off from that untowered field.
Right?
Same. But
I should have done that.
our destination
All right.
is a towered airport, though. Right?
Exact jet. As soon as I get these two separated.
Yeah.
Yep, so we have to pick it up here. Pretty quick. Oh, you might be tired of us by then. Just say tower.
33rd.
Archer 5 Juliet Alpha, actually you're the faster one. You still got the airport in sight. Runway 21 cleared to land.
Cracking my neck.
Do we call it Sioux Gateway or Sioux City?
Great question. It seems like the location rather than the airport name.
Now 2 o'clock and 2 miles and increasing. He's at 4,800. He'll be descending for the downwind. Do you have it in sight?
Chart says Sioux City.
Scott 33 Foxtrot, Roger. Just let me know when you see him.
All right, let's try and see if we can let them know that we're holding short.
November 2 Romeo Foxtrot, Kansas City Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Unicom 2, I'm going to post that. Yes, that's good one too.
Minneapolis Center, Pilot Club 444, holding short, runway 17.
Pilot Club 444, wind 150 at 11, make right, make left crosswind departure, runway 17 clear for takeoff.
Left crosswind departure, clear for takeoff, runway 17, Pilot Club 444. All right. I'm going to put the mixture back in.
Minneapolis Center, good evening. Pilot Club 506.
Discord.
12 mile. Thank you.
Oh, you know what I almost forgot again? Oh my god. Is to start the flight. Oh no, I just... Oh.
Pilot Club 237, if I didn't give it to you already, frequency change proof.
Frequency change proof, Pilot Club
crap.
237, flight 750.
Oh, it's the flight
Pilot Club 1989, if you're still on the frequency, if I didn't give it to you, frequency change proof.
There's a flight recorder. Oh my gosh. I just closed it out. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Flight recorder.
Exec jet at Sioux City calling for clearance. Go ahead.
The other one.
All right, and okay, flight recorder is clear. Is doing.
United 1704
We have
Minneapolis
clearance
70.
for takeoff. Let's go ahead and take it off. Let's take it all off, guys.
Exec jet 105 Minneapolis Center cleared to the Aspen Airport as filed. Maintain
Airspeed's alive.
10,000. Expect flight level 430 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.4. Squawk 6710.
All right, I'm pulling back my RPMs a little bit so that we're not in the red. Pulling up the flaps.
Exec jet 105. Read back correct.
We still have some runway.
09, or what runway would you like?
But I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the gear. That was pretty quick.
I'm sorry, say again.
Minneapolis Center, Pilot Club 506 is 6 miles south of Norfolk at 5,500, requesting flight following to Sioux City.
Club 506, Minneapolis Center, standby.
All right, so we just hit 3,000 feet, so I should start doing stuff. I should start leaning my fuel.
Skyhawk 33 Foxtrot. Traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles, and turning right to left, and Archer at 2,300.
Oh, you know what? He didn't tell me. Okay, so he said
33 Foxtrot, Roger. The traffic should be no factor. Runway 21, cleared to land.
so. The last instruction that he gave me was left crosswind. So I should still do left crosswind until he tells me something different, I think.
To land full depth of taxi deck.
We'll see.
Plaza 23 November, Minneapolis Center.
So, all right, so here's left crosswind.
09er, make straight in, runway 18.
09er straight in 18. Plaza 23 November. Thanks.
Exec 105, runway 18, taxi via Charlie.
I'm waiting for frequency change approved and for other instructions.
Pilot Club 506, squawk 2655.
2655, 655 for Pilot Club 506.
Pilot Club 444, hi again. Pilot Club 444, radar contact 4 miles east of the Grand Island Airport, 5,100, proceed on course.
Proceed on course, Pilot Club 444.
Boeing 16, Chicago Center is
So
offline.
I've learned that.
Service terminated, frequency.
So actually, I filed 3,500. So let's try and see if I can get back down there. All right, turn off the landing lights.
Boeing 16, yeah, that was for you. Chicago's offline, frequency change approved.
Change approved, Boeing 16, yeah, we're doing.
Aircraft on the ground at Sioux City, stand by. Archer 5 Juliet Alpha, taxi is ramp via Alpha.
All right, so I am not sure that I can get back to this. All right, so I think we're over by the river, and I'm trying to get us back over here. My only problem is I don't know how far away.
341, traffic 12 o'clock, mile and a half, same direction, type unknown, altitude indicates 3,500. He's not talking to me.
Yeah, I got him inside below me, Pelican 341.
All right, so that is hilarious. Where I totally forgot about on my departure, I don't have full control, and I should figure out how to get back. So that VOR that I was talking about, I should have set one for where I needed to be. So I think this is the route.
Pilot 506. Roger, traffic 12 o'clock. Traffic 12 o'clock and 2 miles, same direction, type unknown, altitude indicates 3,500.
Have the traffic inside.
All right, so that looks like the road and the railroad.
506 additional traffic, 2 o'clock, 4 miles.
Try and see if we can get in a little closer. We're gonna put the RPMs down just a little bit more, maybe about 2,200,
Separation from both of those.
2,300.
Will do, Pilot Club 506.
All right, 3,600. All right, so the ADF is picking up, or the NDB.
Jet 105.
We're doing okay here. We're indicating 160. Is that not the inside one? All right, so 100 and looks like 140.
Wind 150 at 8, runway 18, cleared to land. Cleared to land 18, flight is 2C.
Still 20 degrees Celsius outside, so we don't need to do anything with our pitot. Let's see if there's any checklist stuff I should have looked at. All right, so taxi, brakes, flaps, controls, didn't set trims, didn't do anything with the run-up, so maybe I should not do that.
Justice 21, descend.
Transponder, taxi lights, strobe, mixture, propeller. Forgot to do the auxiliary, so maybe I don't do that. Landing gear, flaps, cow flaps closed. Let's go ahead and close our cow flaps. Landing lights, auxiliary, and fuel transfer pumps as required. Alright, I think we're good there. Alright, so what is this our spot? Is this central? Yes, because there goes the other airport. All right, so we are at central. All right, so there goes central. We're at Central City.
Bonanza 31 Romeo, Minneapolis Center. Make straight in, runway 18. straight in, runway 18, Bonanza 31 Romeo.
All right, we got about. So actually, I do need this.
The aircraft calling
We got about 19 nautical miles until our next one, our next
That was for
waypoint.
VFR, Bear 6 with India Sierra.
Baron 1, India Sierra, Minneapolis Center, runway 18, taxi via Charlie, Sioux City, altimeter 3009.
And where's my trim wheel? Let's see. Okay, trim wheel is working.
Slot is 23 November, taxi the ramp via Delta Charlie. Ramp via Delta Charlie. Actually, if we could go ahead and taxi back to 18, that'd be great. Slot is 23 November, runway 18.
All right, I'm trying to use my elevator trim wheel.
18 via Delta Charlie, slot is 23 November. Exact jet 105, wind 150 fly runway heading, runway 18 cleared for takeoff.
All right, let's see. So I don't think the cylinder temp is working. Amps, amps. I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's working. Let me see here. The alternator and the battery is on, but that doesn't look like it's reading properly. All right, let's go ahead and mark this low. All right.
Nebraska's pretty flat, but honestly, I find it kind of charming.
Yeah, I'm flying in real.
They're bad.
I'm flying real time.
31 Romeo, wind 1508, runway 18, cleared to land.
Yeah, I agree. Those lights are pretty cool. All right, it looks like I'm going to 4,000. I've already passed 4,000 feet. Did not realize that. You always gotta pay attention. All right, so we're still indicating 150 knots. What's the ground speed? 100 and good lord, 180 knot ground speed.
4,200 altitude.
This plane is a lot faster than it should be. I don't think this is right.
Flight level 430, present heading for now.
Present heading, flight level 430, exit jet 105.
All right, so let's see here.
Final Club 2112, Minneapolis Center, go ahead.
So 050. So let's go ahead and go ahead and set that to 050. Oh, you know what? I didn't pay attention. But that looks like a charming city. What is those lights? I love it. All right. Could that be Silver Creek? So we should, okay, so it looks like I'm spending more time reacting. I should be planning and making sure that I know where I'm going. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use these VORs because at least I can use the DME. 11695.
Me on 128.67.
All right, where's my DME information? Is it on here?
American 1387, contact Denver Center 127.65.
Actually, where in the world is my DME? I didn't want to use the GPS.
American American 1387, did you copy?
Yeah, close. Just say that. Sorry about that.
127.65 for you.
As far as that going, they're service on point to spot for American 27.
Where would I find that? So I don't think it's there.
Exact jet 105.
Well, it's not going to be in there. How do I change? How do I change?
Bonanza 31 Romeo, did you want a taxi back?
Yes, sir. We'd like to
Win
taxi
width,
back
windows,
for a
static
south.
elements. No. Okay, so
Bonanza 31 Romeo, runway 18 taxi via Charlie.
I don't know how I change it. All right. Well, you know what? You should really learn. You should really learn your plane.
Pilot Club 20, Pilot Club 2112, Minneapolis Center. Go ahead.
All right. So I guess I have to rely on GPS. Womp womp
Pilot
womp.
Club 2112.
I'm headed to
call either
OLU.
center on our frequency, and we'll tell you which one it is. I'm on 128.6.
Let's do this way. So 18 nautical miles from OLU.
Yeah, I was monitoring it.
All right. So this is 16. So Silver Creek. So we have not gotten to Silver Creek yet. It's 16 nautical miles away from the airport, and we are 18 miles out. 17 miles out. All right, so this next one, I guess this is it. This is Silver Creek.
Make straight out departure. Runway 18 cleared for takeoff.
Silver Creek, it's beautiful. There goes that baseball field. All right, so what do we got going on?
Pilot
So
Club 2112, Minneapolis Center.
Columbus, then we have the airport at Columbus, and we are going to, what line are we taking? So this is 33, 34,
2112, change to my frequency 128.67, please. 128.67.
350. Who is he calling?
2112, I think. Apparently using the CTAC.
Yeah, Pilot Club 2112, 128.675. We only say 2 digits in the U.S.
All right, so this is 34, 35, so 350 going out.
Minneapolis Hunter Justice 21 level 16000 requesting lower available.
Justice 21, advise you have information. Delta, expect visual, runway 14 left.
Okay, we do have Delta and we'll expect a visual 14 left, Justice 21.
Justice 21, fly heading 080.
All right, 12 nautical miles.
Descend and maintain 4,000.
080 vectors for the approach and descend and maintain 4,000.
All right, so we'll have the city come up, then we'll see the airport. The NDB is where we want it to be.
Plata 23 November, stand by. There's an aircraft in the class Delta airspace not talking to me. Stand by.
So 350 is the degrees.
PFR northbound. Plata 23 November.
All right, so I think we're set up for our next leg. I think we got everything going.
Baron 1 India Sierra.
All right, we are going pretty fast. Not too concerned about the ground speed. Let's see what our sensors are picking up.
Pilot Club 2112, Minneapolis Center. Go ahead.
We have tailwind. And
Final Club 2112, change to my frequency 128.675, please.
He's there.
yeah, it looks like one of our guys is having trouble.
Final Club 2112, Minneapolis Center, you copy? Roger, just making sure you're on the right frequency. See, it looked like you're transmitting on both now, so that's why I was making sure you're on the right one.
All right, 5 nautical miles away from the airport.
Final Club 2112, Minneapolis Center, do you copy this? Final Club 2112, Minneapolis Center on 118.7. You're still on 118.7. Change the frequency 128.67, please. Yeah, but check which one you're transmitting on.
Sorry, 212 and 128.675.
Final Club 2112, Minneapolis Center, do you copy now?
Copy.
Final Club 2112, say intentions.
Touch and go at Sioux Gateway and departure to the south, Final Club 2112.
Final Club 2112, are you able to make a sharp 180 turn for runway 18?
You betcha, Final Club 2112.
Final Club 2112, wind 1408, runway, make a 180 and then make straight in for runway 18.
Straight in, runway 18, Final Club 2112.
Pilatus 23 November, wind 1408.
All right, crossed it over the airport. Now we should head 350.
November.
Nice 30-degree turn.
Center Pilot Club 506 is 7 miles from the field from Sioux Gateway. Request full stop.
Doing our best to not climb
Final Club
high.
506.
Using the
Make
trim
straight
wheel.
in, runway 13.
Straight in for 13, Pilot Club 506.
Final Club 506. Sioux City altimeter 3009er.
3209. Minneapolis Fire Justice 200 Airport, sir.
All right, so let's take a look at this, and it looks like I am to the right of it. So let's go ahead and see if we can get directly on top of the radio. All right, so now it's nighttime, so forget my VFR flying. I'm gonna have to just do VOR to VOR right now.
Final Club 506. Traffic is a DC-3, about a 2-mile final for runway 18.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to do heading,
A lot of traffic inside. I'm trying to figure out which
altitude hold.
He's the one that's on final for 18.
Yes, have the traffic inside.
All right, so I'm doing an altitude hold because I want to just check some things out. All right, so the next airport is in Norfolk. Norfolk. All right. So here we are. So we have 33 nautical miles, but really,
Affirmative, we'll be heading to Sioux Falls. Pilatus 23 November. Pilatus 23 November. Proceed on course. Shoot on course, Pilatus 235, first thing.
We have 15 nautical miles. So can we see? No, that's only going to be from where we are. All right, that's fine.
MedX 802, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
All right, so we won't be able to see any of this, but we might be able to see Creston. But Creston's a small place. We can definitely already see the airport, Norfolk.
506, continue, will be a late landing clearance.
Continue and we'll wait for the clearance. 505.
Club 506. Traffic is DC3, departing runway 18, cabin in sight.
All right, non-towered. So these are two non-towered airports.
1408, runway 13, cleared to land.
13 clear to land, 50506.
Club 2112, Club 2112, say reason for the go around label. Departures of southeast requested Club 2112. Club 2112, I cleared you to land. It was touch and go for through Gateway, Club 212. Club 2112, Roger. You can always go around if it's a safety issue, but you were cleared to land. Make left close traffic, runway 18.
All right, left fuel tank is.
Make left traffic 18, back to 212.
All right, so left tank is looking pretty bad.
Did you say you're wanting to land again, or are you departing?
All right, let's go ahead.
Intention was departing to the southeast for Park 212.
I'm gonna start transferring.
212, Roger. Proceed on course. Proceed on course, Park 212.
All right, this guy is having a tough time.
Justice 21 on a 2-mile final for 14 left. Justice 21, runway 14 left, clear to land. 14 left, clear land, Justice 21.
So who are you with? This is William Polly. Yeah, 128.
Alpha 506. Taxi via Alpha.
So I mean, in his eyes, I guess we're all we're being difficult. I don't know.
Bonanza 31 Romeo, wind 140 at 8. Makes straight.
All right, so we are transferring fuel from the left tank. I hope let's use my flashlight and see if that's correct. Yeah. Okay, so that is correct. Hey, what's up, Pac-Man? How are you doing, buddy? I've got one monitor, so I am flipping back and forth. Hopefully your message wasn't there hanging out for way too long. How are you doing? We're doing our Nebraska, second leg in Nebraska. We had a VFR thing going here, but I got live weather. So now I am basically just doing VOR to VOR. All right, currently we are on our way to, so we have, we're almost halfway there. We're on our way to Norfolk. And we are, I mean,
2112, frequency change approved. Frequency change approved, go 212.
So ground speed is 998 knots. That doesn't seem right at all with this airplane.
Alpha 506, taxi via Alpha Delta.
I'm going to slow down the, actually the manifold pressure should be at the lowest 15 inches. Let's go at 16. And then I'm going to lower this RPM down to like 20 or 2000. Let's see if that helps us with some reasonable numbers, because that just looks too wild. It's crazy. That's crazy stuff.
Aaron 3-1 Romeo, resume on navigation. Resume on nav, Bonanza.
All right, left tank is being filled up. We're using our right tank right now. All right, we're 6 nautical miles away from Norfolk Airport. And we're going to travel 050, but more importantly, this is 6, 5, that's 4, 4, 5, I think it was 4, 6.
Isle Club 444. Just confirm your destination is Lincoln.
Oh, confirmed.
Roger.
All right, we're at cruising right now.
Sir, Pilot Club 506 is at the fuel pumps on the ground. We'd like departure to the south for Lincoln VFR, please.
All right, let's see.
Isle Club 506, runway 18, taxi via
So,
Charlie.
need to be able to see this. 46.
Via Charlie for Pilot Club 506.
There's 4, and that looks like 46. All right, there goes
Aircraft information. Echo is current at Omaha. The Omaha altimeter 3012.
Norfolk. Sounds like I'm kind of saying, what side, fool?
And Minneapolis, Falcon 3, we have the weather at Sioux City. We'd like a touch and go and then flight following to Omaha.
All right, so this doesn't match up with what's going on here. So I think our altimeter isn't.
Club 341. Enter right base, runway 13.
3009.
Right base, runway 13, Falcon 341.
Okay. But this doesn't match up. Supposed to be at let's see if it'll climb to 3,500. All right, we're here.
November 8223, November, frequency change proof.
All right, so we hit that radio. We passed it.
8223 November. Couldn't remember if I gave it to you or not. And the Baron 1 India Sierra, frequency change proof.
Frequency change approved, Baron 761, did you, Sarah?
Baron 3, Beach 31 Romeo, frequency change proof.
Frequency change approved, 31 Romeo.
Isle Club 341, wind 140 at 8. Runway 13, stand by. I'm going to get one departure out before you arrive.
All right, so 25 nautical miles until our next base, which is Wayne Municipal. I won't even be able to see the scenery because it's nighttime. So I'm not even going to do a touch and go there. Let me see here. And there's no thing here. Oh, there is an NDB over here. So let's go ahead and find that number. That's Tommy 305.
Isle Club 341, make a...
Alright, so we can at least kind of use that.
Make a left.
I'm not sure how we're going to use that. So we're doing this right now. 25 nautical miles out. That's SUX. We didn't even put Wayne on there. Yeah, totally missed that. So let's go ahead and try and see if we can get Wayne Municipal LCG in there. Let's see here. All right, there it is, 19 miles out. All right, digging it. All right, let's see here. So we are a little further from where we wanted to be. So let's go ahead and make some adjustments and try and get back on this line.
341, wind 1408, runway 13, cleared, touch and go.
All right, I think this is, does this turn red or is it just on? Is it just let you know that it's on? Because there's a audible noise. So I know that it's on. Will this change when it's empty? Let's see. I don't know. All right, so there is a lot of light, so I can only imagine that that is Wayne, the city of Wayne.
Alpha 506, resume on navigation.
Resume on navigation below. See what you see here.
All right, so let me see here. Are we on the right track here? It still looks pretty far.
Alpha 506, you wanted to keep the flight following to Lincoln?
Yes, please, for 506.
Alpha 506, remind me again what's your aircraft type?
506 is second HG.
I haven't looked to see if there's any aircraft around me. I think we're good.
Alpha 506, radar contact 3 miles southeast to the Sioux City Airport. Altitude indicates 3,900 feet altitude.
We're at 4,000, climbing 5,500.
All right, I think this is getting back into. So I'm only doing like a 5 degree because I should be on 050. So if I do a little more of this, it should come up. It should pop up. Should come faster. So 050 is what I'm looking for. This is starting to move. Uh-oh. There we are. All right, I'm gonna use my hardware to move my heading bug back to 050. All right, 050, that's the intended right now. All right, we are, how in the world did we get to 6,000 feet? Oh, you know what that is?
Center, good evening. Experimental 56 Romeo Kilo on the ground of Air at Sioux Falls.
Because I should have armed. All right, let me see here. Yes, there we go. I should have armed it instead of what I did.
Experimental 6 Romeo Kilo.
So I just kept climbing and forgot.
15 taxi via Alpha.
15 via Alpha, 56 Romeo Kilo.
Alpha 341, radar contact 2,300 altitude.
2,400 now, Power 341.
Alpha 341, roger, and what's your next destination?
Yeah, it'll be Omaha, and then finally looking at that, but Omaha for now.
Alpha 341, roger, proceed on course, Sioux City, altimeter 3009.
Of course, Tiger 341.
All right, there goes nope, that's Wayne, and then there goes the Wayne Municipal. Got about seven nautical miles until then. We're trying to get back down to 3,500 where we belong. All right, okay, so this is getting closer to empty. I'm curious to see if this changes. But this is actually going down. Holy moly, this is giving us a lot of fuel. I was not expecting us to give us that much fuel. All right, so what is the next? So once we get to this day, 66 degrees. So once we get over close to the airport, we'll head 66 degrees for 29 nautical miles.
Minneapolis, hello again. Pilatus 8323 November, about 15 miles south of Sioux Falls. The weather, inbound full stop. Pilatus 23 November, Minneapolis Center, enter left downwind runway 21. Left downwind 21, Pilatus 23 November.
All right, I'm going to use my hardware because I can't see very well over here, but we're going to turn to 66 heading. Let's take a look at take a look at the weather. 3009 is still, oh no, that's actually, no, that is not right. Why would it give us that? Interesting, that's a little glitch.
Experimental 6 Romeo Kilo, just let me know when you're ready.
Alright, LCG. There we go, 3008.
Club 341. Traffic, 12 o'clock, 5 miles, same direction. Banshee at 5,500.
Pelican 3 is more, we'll probably go to the left of him.
Club 341, roger. Just confirm the heavy side now.
Yeah, we got him inside, Pelican 341.
Club 341, roger. Maintain visual separation from the Banshee.
341.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 2615, overhead Des Moines, flight level 282.
All right, so we're gonna try and do a touch and go at. This is bugged out a little bit. Okay, that's correct.
Maintain 8,000, Sioux Falls, altimeter 3005.
House discretion to 8,000 degrees.
140 at 8 knots. All right, so let's see, what runways do we have? 140. We have 13, 9,000 feet. All right, so I'm gonna write that down.
Club 444. Enter right base runway 13 and advise you have weather for Sioux City. Altimeter 3009.
Right base, runway 13, and I do have the weather, Pilot Club 444. I'm planning to do a touch and go, sir.
Pilot Club 444, roger.
All right, so he's setting us up for a touch and go. So let's see what we can do here.
With you at
right base.
330.
So 13 is this way.
Minneapolis Center, ident. Southwest 196, radar contact 33
All right, so we're trying to.
Southwest of Pawnee City.
We're trying to do everything in the sim.
Maintain flight level 340.
All right, so right base. This is downwind. This is base. So we're gonna do right base and then 13. All right. So the question is, the elevation is We need to get to 2,000.
Sioux Falls, runway 15, VFR south.
Or what is that? 2,100.
Romeo Kilo. Wind 160 and 15, gust 24. Make straight out departure, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Straight out departure, clear for takeoff, runway 15, 56 Romeo Kilo.
All right, 500. We're working our way down to 2,100. All right, this is still going, and it is annoying. We're gonna turn that off.
November, wind 16015, gust 24.
All right, we're gonna try and pay attention to balance here. So this is this. Let's get back to our left. Let's get back to our left tank.
Clear for the option.
Quick land full stop. We have the traffic in sight. Clause 23 November.
There with the fuel mark.
What did you say, boss?
What's going on with your fuel?
So I used up all my left tank, and then I gave my what's that called? I gave it all of the left tip, and it had a lot more fuel than I thought. So now I'm.
November 761 India Sierra Minneapolis Center.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I'm just using the fuel tips appropriately. That's what I'm saying. They currently are not. No.
He's listing a little to the right.
File code 444, wind 1408, runway 13, clear for the option.
Runway 13, clear for the option. Pilot Club 444. All right, so I think I kind of lost this airport. Okay, I see some lights over there, so I'm hoping that is the airport. Let me take a look at my thing here. I've been messing around. So there's a couple of different airports, actually. All right, wow. Yeah, so I can't see. It would be nice if I can see the thing. So I'm going to have to use my map. I do not want to piss this guy off. All right, let's see here. So 2,000, we're getting to altitude. We're going pretty fast.
Southwest 506. Just confirm your destination is at Omaha or Lincoln.
All right, we're gonna turn off autopilot right now. And let's climb a little bit. I don't think I'm comfortable with how low we are.
Yeah, we'll stay out of the airspace.
All right, so let's 130. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my hardware and switch that to 130 so that we have a good idea as to where it is. So right now we're not on. We're not in sync with it. Kind of coming in at a 45-degree angle.
India Sierra, traffic 10 o'clock, 2 miles.
All right, we are back to 3,000 feet.
Appears to be about 3,300 unverified.
We're slowing down just enough. We're under 100. Yeah, we're definitely enough. We're gonna go ahead and put down our landing gear. Help us with our drag.
Turn 1 India Sierra, traffic's no factor. And just report a midfield downwind runway 15.
Let me put the RPMs up.
Traffic no factor and midfield 15, 61.
Minneapolis Center, Pelican 399, is after 1,500 feet, 20 miles northeast of Lincoln Regional, and inbound going full south. Aircraft calling Minneapolis, stand by. 5 Club 341, that traffic's now 1 o'clock, about a mile.
All right, I'm pretty confident that this is our airport.
Yeah, we still got him, Pelican 341.
Roger, maintain visual separation. Kyle Club 506. Traffic is at your 8, coming to your 9 o'clock, or faster than you.
I don't know what those numbers mean.
Duke at 5,500 has you in sight and maintaining visual separation.
Alright, Club 506 will fly predictably along the highway here.
5 Club 341. You're not a Duke, are you? What are you?
Oh, no, I'm a Duke, Bravo Echo 60.
Okay, Roger that.
All right, I can't see the other airports that are there, so I don't think they have any lights. This one definitely has lights. All right, we're coming in. Let's try and straighten up a little bit here.
Plus 23 November.
All right, we're cleared for the option. Let's go ahead and make our turn. And we need to slow things down.
Plus 23 November. Taxi to Alpha, cross runway 21 at Alpha.
Taxi to Alpha, cross 21 at Alpha.
All right, landing lights on.
Baron 1, India, Sierra, is this full stop?
I've got my throttle out a lot in an attempt to slow things down. Fuel mixture all the way in, or all the way in.
Runway 15, clear to land, and we're approximately midfield now.
Southwest 196, contact Denver Center.
All right, we got one red light.
Over Denver Center.
Currently descending 1,000 or pitching 1,000 feet per minute. All right, here we go. We got 2 whites and 2 reds, so let's try and see if we can maintain like 500 feet per minute.
Pilot Club at 699?
My apologies. Pilot Club 399.
Pilot Club 399, Minneapolis.
All right, we are slow enough to do the first arc, the first flap. So now I need to manage my power. We got 3 reds, so we're coming in too steep. So let's try and manage this.
Minneapolis Center, Bonanza 5831 Romeo with you again about 1.
All right, that is about 90 knots. I'm looking on the inside.
Southwest departure. We get weather.
Aircraft checking in, standby. Pilot Club 399. Radar contact 15 miles northeast of Lincoln Airport. Altitude indicates 6,500. Reset transponders, squawk 1516.
Squawk 1516, Pilot Club 399.
Looks like my angle is still too high. 3 whites and 1 red.
7,500, approaching full stop at Lincoln.
Pilot Club 399, inbound for Lincoln, full stop.
Pilot Club 399, heading straight in runway 18.
Straight in runway 18, Pilot Club 399.
And the other aircraft call and check in, go ahead.
November 5831.
All right, throttle's all the way out.
2 miles north of Omaha, inbound for touch and go, and southwest departure on the go.
All right, we're on the ground. Airspeed's alive.
Romeo, Minneapolis Center, squawk 3645.
And we're off.
3645, Bonanza 31 Romeo. Minneapolis Center, Pilot Club 693, requesting full stop.
Thank you.
Lincoln.
Pilot Club 693, Minneapolis Center.
All right, flaps are up.
2666.
And gear is up.
2666, Pilot Club 693.
All right, landing lights are off. All right, where am I supposed to be going?
5831 Romeo.
159.
10 miles north of the Omaha Airport. Altitude indicates 3,500. Next straight in runway 18. Omaha altimeter 3012.
3012, straight in, runway 18, Bonanza 31 Romeo.
Pilot Club 341, advise you have information echo.
Yeah, we just picked it up. Pilot 341.
Pilot Club 341, make straight in runway 18.
Straight in 18, Pilot 341.
November 5831 Romeo, did you have information echo?
We have echo, 31 Romeo.
November 5831 Romeo. Wind 14010, runway 18, cleared to land.
This will be a touch and go for 31 Romeo.
November 5831 Romeo, cleared touch and go, runway 18.
Clear touch and go, runway 18, Bonanza 31 Romeo.
All right, we're gonna do the nav GPS.
Pilot Club 693. Radar contact. About 20 miles northeast of Lincoln Airport.
Okay, looks like we're already at 3,500. All right, let me go ahead and lean our engine.
Pilot Club 399, is this full stop?
This will be a full stop, Pilot Club 399.
Pilot Club 399, runway 18, clear to land.
Runway 18, clear to land, Pilot Club 399.
All right, which tank are we using again? We're using the left tank. So we still have plenty of stuff. So let's
Pilot Club 341, you were wanting
go ahead and
to
transfer some of that fuel over.
On the go, we're going to Lincoln.
Pilot Club 341.
Ooh, we are going too fast.
Runway 18, cleared touch and
We
go,
are going way too
on
fast.
go, fly runway heading.
Let's get the manifold pressure down to 15. Let's get the RPMs down to 20. Let's go 21 RPMs. And we're burning about 9 gallons of fuel. Ooh, slow this puppy down. This is too fast.
Club 341, you are number 2.
I don't think I can fly this plane anymore. I might have to go back to the Carinado version.
Inside, Pilot 341.
I don't feel like these speeds are right. All right. So I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the light because this is just this is like not fun in the dark. It's fun for me, but not fun for you guys. So we're gonna do some of that. There we go. That's looking better. We can actually do some of our own screenshots. Oh, that's good.
Pilot Club 693, wind 1807, runway 18, clear to land, number 2.
Runway 18, clear to land, number 2, Pilot Club 693.
All right, tip. That one's empty. This one's getting filled back up. We're still on our left tank. Left tank. Not looking good. I think we're fine for it. All right. 57. So this is Coma.
506. No, negative. VFR, I don't tell you what to do. You guys do what you want. I just keep you from hitting each other.
Roger, just trying to help anyway. Yeah, thanks. 556.
Don't hit anyone.
I'll write that down.
All right, so there's the river, and I want to get on that highway. So now that we have some light, I can go back over here. Okay, let's take off autopilot. Let's go back over here. So there's the river now that I can see it. And we're gonna hopefully be able to see this. So this should be Interstate 90 something another. I wanted to keep that on my right hand side. So actually let's go ahead and make a sharp. Let's go ahead and make a sharp turn.
Pilot Club 444, just to confirm. Your destination is Omaha, but you're overflying other way around. Your destination is Lincoln, but you're overflying Omaha, is that correct?
Affirmative. Alright, so there goes the city. And there goes the highway. So that might be Salix. It's either Salix or Sloan. Maybe Sloan. Alright, but there's the major highway. And we're trying to see if we can follow the tracks.
Pilot Club 399, which ramp are you going to? Pilot Club 399, taxi via Echo, cross runway 14 at Echo, and cross runway 17 at Echo. Taxi via Echo, cross runway 14 at Echo, 17 at Echo. You bet. Good flying. You guys did a nice job. It's been a great experience.
Minneapolis Center, Bonanza 5831 Romeo. We'd like to depart the area to the southwest.
Bonanza 31 Romeo, radar contact 3,100, say altitude.
3,200, 31 Romeo.
Bonanza 31 Romeo, resume on navigation.
Resume on nav, Bonanza 31 Romeo.
Mid-X 802, contact Denver Center 127.65.
127.65, I have a good night.
All right. Which place is this? So it looks like there's the river. So yeah.
Yeah, that's 2112 with you.
It's Sloan or Whiting?
2112 Minneapolis Center, go ahead.
Approximately 25 miles northeast of Lincoln, looking for a full stop at Lincoln.
Alpha Club 2112, squawk 2415.
So there's the railroad tracks and there's the road.
Jet 351, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
All right, here comes a bigger city. Is that Ottawa? Are we already at Ottawa? I don't have anything to compare it to.
2112, radar contact 25 miles northeast of Lincoln Airport.
So let's see if there is. That might be the runway.
Right.
Or
Enter left base, runway 18.
we're at 2,000 feet.
Left base, runway 18, has a 212.
Climb up a little bit here. Let me put my fuel back.
Pilot Club 341, radar contact
Falcon 341.
Club 341, roger, and you going to Lincoln now?
Hey, firm, Falcon 341.
Club 341, resume on navigation.
On that, 341.
Minneapolis Center, Pilot Club 1,800 feet, 10 miles.
All right, so I think this is Ottawa, and I'm gonna do a circle.
Club 493, Minneapolis Center. Lincoln altimeter 3011, enter left base runway 18.
Left base runway 18, Pilot Club 493.
Pilot Club 693, where do you park? Pilot Club 693, taxi via Sierra Golf, have a good night. Delta 2615, advise you have the weather for Sioux Falls Airport. And expect a visual approach runway 15, fly heading 330.
That's the one.
Okay, we got the weather at Joe Foss 330. We've got, no, we'll expect visual 15, Delta 2615.
Pilot Club 493, wind 1807, runway 18, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 18, Pilot Club 493.
Holy crap! Almost crashed the plane because I was trying to take pictures. Don't take pictures when you fly, kids. All right, let's just do one rotation.
Pilot Club 341, traffic 1 o'clock, 4 miles, same direction, Comanche at 5,200.
Inside Falcon 341.
Pilot Club 341, roger, maintain visual separation from the Comanche.
All right, 2,000 feet.
Pilot Club 506, that Comanche will be dropping down to 4,500 once we get outside the sea.
Roger. Pilot Club 341, additional traffic 10 to 11 o'clock, 5 miles, same direction, Bonanza, 5,500.
We also have it sight, Falcon 341.
Club 341, roger. The Comanche that is at your, just coming right across your 12 o'clock now, slightly right to left, is descending through 5,000 down to 4,500.
341.
That was a lot of fun. Good night.
You too, boss.
Pilot Club 2112, traffic is turning final for
All right, so I'm trying to turn and keep my vertical speed indicator to 0, in between 0 and 1,000. I don't want to drop too much.
Pilot Club 2112, maintain visual separation from that traffic. Follow him. Number 2, runway 18, cleared to land.
Follow traffic number 2, runway 18, clear to land, 2112.
And let's be full stop.
You have a good night.
Pilot 212.
Pilot Club 493, you're full stop.
Minneapolis Center, United 3417, heavy check-in in India.
Okay, so Ottawa is good to go. So there goes the major highway on our. We'll try and keep it on our right-hand side. What's the route that we should be taking?
Delta 2615, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, Delta 2615.
All right, so 165. We can aim for 165.
Bonanza 31 Romeo, you climbed out of the Class Charlie airspace. Do you want to stay with me? You'll be entering the Lincoln Class Charlie in a few minutes.
Yeah, we could stay with you, 31 Romeo.
runway 18.
Any chance for 17?
And the 31 Romeo at our left base, runway 17 at the Lincoln altimeter 3011.
3011, and we'll make left base, runway 17.
All right, what town's coming up? Looks like Valencio.
341, Lincoln altimeter.
Is that right? Blenco. I think it's Blenco. All right, so there's Blenco. All right, I'm gonna put my manifold pressure up to about 20 inches.
Delta 2650, turn left heading 240 and report the field limit.
Left 240, got the field limit.
Delta 2650, clear visual for runway 15.
Clear visual 15 on the 2650.
All right, let's check this map. All right, so I think we're coming up. So this one right here, this little bump right here, should be little Seal. Seal? Seal?
Sure.
Where'd that traffic come from? Is that... Oh, I actually don't see it. Looks like somebody's messing with me. Yeah. Oh, directly behind me. I wonder who could it be? Is it Big Blade? Is it Big Blade Man? It is Big Blade Man. Who is that Big Blade Man guy? How you doing, Big Blade Man? All right, look, I'm flying all over the place. This Big Blade guy's got me all flustered. All right, where was I? Great question.
341, traffic at your 1 o'clock, 4 miles.
All right, so we have this river, and we are looking for little seal. So it's either this place or this place. And then we do have, I remember this mountain or this range being here. Alright, so I think we're good. We still have traffic. This traffic is driving me crazy. Alright. It's not driving me crazy. I was joking. All right. 158.
11 o'clock, 3.5 miles, same direction, slightly left to right. The 4,400 Duke. You still have anything?
Yeah, Pelico 506 has 2 in sight right now, and I can confirm I'm on 260.
Club 341, just confirm the Duke is the one at your 11 o'clock.
All right, we are climbing up to 4,000.
Club 506, Roger, use your sequence. Follow the Duke at your left base, runway 18 or 17, your choice.
Roger, 18 or 17.
Which one do you want?
I missed that.
Hold up my charts, give me a second.
Oh, just stand by. Have a good night.
You too, man. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Take whatever the Duke's not taking.
506, Roger. Left base runway 18.
Left base for runway 18 for Pilot Club 506.
Yeah, I'm just going 17 because 1 is closer. 2, there's an FPO on that side that I know of.
Pilot Club 341, you got about a 40 knot overtake on Bonanza.
Pilot 341.
Exec jet 351, showing you 300 below your assigned altitude. Check your altimeter 29er magnitude.
All right, so the plane is leaning to the right. I really wonder if that is the tip tanks. If that is, that would be pretty awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and empty that right tip tank and see if it still actually, if it does really tip me over. This whole time it's been rolling to the right.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
All right, so while we're doing that, let me try and see. So we passed that one. So Missouri Valley, that's where we're aiming to get to right now at 158. Let's see, what is the Missouri?
2112. I think I gave it to you before, but just in case.
So we could fly 5,000 feet over. We could go 5,500 over. We're already talking to ATC. So we can just stay where we are. Oh boy, excuse me. All right, we are slowly climbing. Not really trying to.
Traffic is about at your 1 o'clock and 6 miles. Right to left, 2,500. So DC3 slowing way down to 70 knots on final for 18.
Roger, we've got him in sight. We'll slow Bonanza 31 Romeo.
Bonanza 31 Romeo. Roger. Maintain visual separation from the traffic.
Maintain visual set, and we're about to turn base down 31 Romeo.
Center, exec at 351. Just running, did you have us at 413 or 407? Exec jet 351. I had you at 407. Now I'm showing you at 408, which is close enough.
Alright, so you're showing us 300 below. Copy, thank you.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 2615 off on Alpha. Delta 2615, Cancun, ramp via Alpha, have a good night.
Ramp via Alpha, Delta 2615, be off.
Go. All aircraft information, Foxtrot current at Omaha, the Omaha altimeter 3012. Lincoln altimeter 3012.
3012.
Minneapolis Center, good evening once again. Experimental 56 Romeo Kilo, 10 miles northwest of Sioux City. I'd like to do one orbit around the Sioux City downtown before landing at Sioux City Airport and have the weather.
Experimental 6 Romeo Kilo. Roger.
So how do we find information, the weather information, Echo? Is there an ATIS? There is an ATIS. 12040. So it's actually, I don't think we...
We'll take runway 13 and we'll report final. 56 Romeo Kilo.
Alright, we don't have a COM 2 on this plane. So we'll just hang tight.
at 351 round. Bonanza 31 Romeo. Traffic BC3 is over the numbers for 18. Runway 17, clear to land.
Traffic in sight, clear to land, runway 17, Bonanza 31.
All right, we're looking for Missouri, unless I already passed it.
341, wind 160 at 6, runway 17, clear
Yes,
to land.
we did pass it. So this is Missouri. Actually, over there.
Near number 3 for the airport, number 1 for runway 1.
All right, so let's follow this river here. And there's supposed to be a highway. I believe it's this highway here. So we'll follow this highway. So we'll follow this highway 29, and then it veers off with another highway. All right, that's enough of that noise. Let's go ahead and switch over to our right tank. Nope. All right, so it is still. It's still rolling to the right, but not as much as it was before. All right, let me try and keep this. Let me try and keep this this highway on my left-hand side, a little easier to see. All right, so it is adjacent to another highway. So look at this. I am manifold pressure is at like 17 inches. RPM is at 2,000, and I'm still pushing 160 knots. That does not feel right. That seems so weird.
Romeo, exit to the left on Kilo. That's the next taxi.
Left turn, Kilo, and we're going to the east ramp here, 31 Romeo.
So this thing is so sensitive.
And Bonanza 31 Romeo request taxi straight into the ramp.
Bonanza 31 Romeo, taxi straight into the ramp.
Straight into the ramp, 31 Romeo. Thanks for the ATC tonight. Have a great night.
You bet. Final Club 341, follow Bonanza straight into the ramp.
Bonanza 341.
All right, so you know what? I should rather be interested in climbing than descending. So
Minneapolis Center, experimental
I'm gonna
56
leave that
Romeo Kilo
alone.
is left base, runway 13 at 2 City.
All right, so
Experimental 6 Romeo
I'm
Kilo.
working my way to Omaha.
3, cleared to land. Wind 1408.
Clear to land, runway 13, 56 Romeo Kilo.
Club 506, parking on the east or west side.
Let's cut across everything, go east, please. 506.
Club 506, exit to the left on Kilo, and across runway 14.
Alright, so 235 is the next one.
Kilo across the runways on Kilo. Pilot Club 506.
Let's change our heading bug to 235. I'm using my hardware. It's easier to see as opposed to this thing. Alright, there goes Omaha, pretty big city.
Exit 351, showing you right on flight level 410 now.
Yeah, it's still rolling to the right. I don't know if that's the wind. Not sure if there. I don't think there is a aileron or rudder trim on here. You too, boss.
I'm ready for surprise. More extreme glass ones to get in again.
Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Oh, that's I am.
At flight level 370.
You guys have a good night.
4288, Minneapolis Center.
You too, guy. Alright, now let's go ahead and make our way to 235. Alright, destination is about 47 nautical miles.
Kilo, taxi, you going to Hawthorne or Red?
Unfamiliar, I'll take the North FBO.
6 Romeo Kilo, roger, taxi via Delta Charlie cross runway 18 at Delta.
Delta Charlie, cross 18 on Delta. 56 Romeo Kilo, thanks for the ATCC.
You bet.
Alright, where are we headed? So we're doing 235, so another 12 nautical miles, and then we'll be at the other airport, which I did not put there. Alright, so let's see here. I think we started at 47, so if I minus 12 from that, let's see here, 47 and 12, that's 7 and 12, so that's 35. So I guess when we hit 35 nautical miles, we should be roughly above MK or Miller. We should be roughly above Miller, if all goes well. Look at that! Wow. What I'm doing is imagining what this would look like in real life, because the little bit of time I've spent in a real plane, this kind of just looks the same. Alright, we are hovering around 4,100 feet.
No, Mark, you're a little too far out for me. I think I'm gonna call tonight.
No problem, man. I appreciate you trying to wait for me. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for a great flight. Talk to you guys later.
All right, boss. Have a good one. All right, so it seems that we are hovering around 4,000 naturally. I'm not doing anything. I stopped messing around with the elevator trim, which is great. I can just concentrate on one less thing. All right, so we're looking at 35 nautical miles was my calculation. I might see the airport. This I think is the airport. So, all right, and I think we're gonna be following this highway out. Let's see here. Yeah, so I think we're gonna be following that highway out. Alright, did I need to make an adjustment? 230 is the next one. Alright, so after we pass this, we'll go 230.
United 3417, Chicago's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Where do you come for United 3417? I'll get it tonight.
Alright, we're aiming for 230. Oh, I think we're already there. We also have the highway right there, so we should be good.
Delta 4288 radar contact. Delta 4288, I apologize, I got a phone call about the time that I asked you to identify your radar contact. Now 43 miles north of O'Neill, flight level 370. I might not have hit it, so thanks. Thank you.
Alright, where are we headed to? I got a bunch of stuff in my way. Alright, so we got 15 nautical miles. We're headed to Ashland. And we basically need to follow, actually, this, we're gonna, this is gonna veer off, and then we're gonna take another road. So we should just kind of hang out. Actually, I think I might be able to see the road. I think this one is it. And then that looks like Ashland over there. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if I can take a picture of that. Alright. Alright, I'm digging it. sitting here for a while. Oh, interesting. I didn't pay attention. Apparently, my FSUIPC wasn't even running. Or is it? There it is. Oh, goodness gracious. It wasn't even running. I just happened to look at my overlay and see that a lot of the data that I thought was there was missing. Alright, so here is the highway that we are veering off of. There's the next town over, which is Ashland. Let me see if we can do anything with Ashland. What have we learned about Ashland? Ashland is towards the end. Ashland is Saunders County, Nebraska. A population of 3,000. And of course, like any good town, it has pickleball courts. All right, we're at 3,700. I like this altitude that we're at. Just wish the plane would stop rolling to the right. All right, so we're at Ashland. So we got another 10 nautical miles until we get to Waverly. Is it Wizards of Waverly? So we're kind of gonna veer off of the road. So 224. Is what we're looking for. I'm not sure how that's veering off. It looks like we're turning into the road. I've lost my connection. Alright, let's put this on heading mode. Alright, let's hold on to that. Let me just take a look and see what's going on.
351, Chicago offline, radar service terminated, frequency.
Oh my goodness, my backside hurts in this chair. Alright, 10 nautical miles.
Pilot Club 444, Lincoln altimeter 3012, advise you have Presto weather.
Can I switch over to ATIS to check the weather?
I actually don't have an ATIS for Lincoln. I had one for Omaha, but I didn't put one up for Lincoln. I can give you the weather if you like. The wind is 160 at 6, visibility 9er, clear, temperature 202.11, altimeter 3012. 18 or 17, your choice tonight.
18 is fine.
Alpha 444, enter left base, runway 18.
Left base 18, Pilot Club 444. Alright, 3012. Did we make the adjustment? I think we did. 301. Yeah, that looks like 12. Alright, let's take a look and see. We have that autopilot on for right now. Okay, that's all messed up. LNK. No. Okay. Lincoln. Alright, so this is... Oh, I don't like that. What happened here? All right, so this is 1/8. Sorry, I was trying to get back to the microphone. Actually, you know what? Let me just move my camera so that I don't have to keep moving my head. All right, so left base. So we're still doing base. So left base 1/8. Where am I right now? So 1/8's this way. All right, so I think we are good.
Executive 351 had you at 412 on one hit, and then the next hit you were 409. Thanks for dealing with it. Appreciate it. Have a good night. See you doing. All right, we'll see you.
All right, left base 1/8. Winds are 160 at 6 knots, so 160. So winds are coming in from here. We're gonna be doing 1/8. All right. All right, I think we're okay. So which tank are we at? We're using the right tank. We still have enough fuel on the right tank. All right, now to be honest, I don't know where we are. I don't know which town this is. I stopped paying attention. So this could be Greenwood, and the reason I'm saying that is because it is on the road, and Waverly is off the. No, actually, Waverly's on the road as well. All right, so I don't know. Let's take a look at the map here. Uh, 6/8 November. Which one is that, right? Is that... I mean, it's got to be this one, I think. But it's a private airport. You can't see it right now. All right, but either way, left base 1/8. So let's get back in line here. You know what? I wonder if this can set us up. First of all, let's get back. Let's use nav, and let's get it towards there. It should kick in, maybe. You know what? I don't know what we're supposed to be. Elevation is so we need to be at 2,100 feet. Sounds fine. Can we do an arrival? No, they don't have any arrivals. They don't have anything. Is this the right? Yeah, that is the right airport. Okay. An approach. Oh, that's the approach. That's what I was looking for. Visual 1/8. Yeah, there we go. Load the approach. So I guess we can get set up. So let's see if we can set ourselves up for the approach. Approach, let's activate the approach. Let's see what it's doing. All right, there goes an airplane over there, so let's be cautious. We're doing a left base on runway 18. We're in nav. Yeah, we're in nav right now, so we can go ahead and set this up for 18. And I believe 2,100 is our altitude. So we got 5 nautical miles until we get to the strait. Oh, there's the airport. All right, what are we doing here? We're still on the right tank. Right tank is still the fullest. All right, let's. Uh-oh. No, that's not what I wanted. All right, let's go ahead and check and see our approach. So, fullest tank, altimeters set it. This one is, we're at 3,500, but we'll set our mixture to rich. Landing gear down, landing line, speedo D, auxiliary pump, which I keep forgetting to do. Fuel transfer as required, and then after landing, transponder flaps up. All right, nothing out of the ordinary. All right, looks like top of descent is coming down right now, so let's go ahead and arm this bad boy. And we're gonna do a nice 500 feet per minute profile, descent profile. It's gonna go ahead and guide us in. We're using the power of autopilot. I wonder, so with our nav, would I be able to use this as the glide slope? I wonder if our nav will just pop up. It's just the fact that I'm using, I don't think I have to do anything.
Pilot Club 444, wind 1606, runway 18, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 18, Pilot Club 444.
Delta 4288, descending into the Torrey 3 arrival, runway.
All right, we're gonna turn autopilot off on this one.
12 right transition, Minneapolis altimeter.
All right, 150, 140. We're gonna go ahead and put down our.
Descend by the Torrey 3 arrival, runway 12 right transition, Delta 4288.
All right, so now we have some drag, which is helping us slow down. Turn the lights on, and we are mixtures all the way up. RPM is to decent, not going to go too high.
United 106 Minneapolis Center. I'm just handling the southern end of the airspace. We're about to close up, just finishing up the last person on the event here. So frequency change group.
So I'm wondering if I have access to the glide slope, but I don't think I know how to do it. Right, so first stage of flaps, put that down. We can do second stage of flaps. Looks like our angle is too high. All right, that looks like the appropriate amount of reds and whites. All right, I gotta manage the power properly. Can't stall right at the end. All right, so turn the fuel pumps on. I forgot to turn them on. As you can hear them now. A little bit of left rudder, or a lot of bit of left rudder. All right, now I gotta take off this power, try and come in clean. All right, throttle is all the way out. Got to be careful of these moving vehicles. All right, I think we're able to clear the runway soon.
Club
What's up?
444, you going to the east ramp?
Affirmative.
Club 444, taxi via Echo, cross runway 14 and 17 at Echo.
Take Echo cross 14 and 17 at Echo, Pilot Club 444. All right, let's at least cross that threshold before we actually stop. All right, taxi lights, strobes can come off. All right, let's go ahead and try and get the chart.
Aircraft on Minneapolis Center. I'm going to be closing up here in just a second, so frequency change proof.
That's for all aircraft?
Yeah, I'm just about to tell you as well.
All right.
I wanted to tell
That
that
was
guy who was trying to reach me first.
Echo.
Roger, over to CTAP for Delta 438.
Delta 4288 centers closed.
Okay, so I can just go straight. That's all it is.
Over to CTAP for Delta 438.
Pilot Club 444. Hey, would you do me a favor and tell all the rest of the Pilot Club guys, nice job, and if you want to let me onto your Discord, I'll talk to you guys if you want to fly in here again.
All right, that sounds like a plan. Thank you very much for your service, man. It was great.
I'll get in touch with somebody that I know who's on your Discord, so hopefully I'll see you again. You guys did a nice job.
Thank you very much, man. I'll I took screenshots of names and stuff, so I'll contact you as well. Thank you.
Attention all aircraft, Minneapolis Center's closed. Any aircraft still on the frequency change proof.
Frequency change approved. All right, here goes. So we're crossing runway 14. Now we're crossing 17 at Echo. And there's a lot of traffic oncoming traffic. Oh, hey, police officer. Are you here for my safety? Because you're just all in my way. All of you guys are in my way. Goodness gracious. All right, finally made it. That was a long flight. Holy moly. Let's hang out next to this guy. Holy moly. All right, finally. Oh my gosh. My backside. Oh. That was a minus 52 landing. Very nice. I'm happy with that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and at least shut this plane off. So let's go ahead and the throttle is low. We're going to go ahead and cut off the fuel. All right, we're gonna turn off the taxi lights. The nav lights can come off. The beacon, that's off. We're gonna go ahead and turn off the master avionics. All right, we are going to put the key, the what is these things called? The magnetos. Battery can come off, and the power can cut off. Let's go ahead and open everything up. Yeah, get me out. So it sounds like this bad boy just shut down too. All right, okay, all right. Ooh, that was something. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. I don't know how many people are here, if at all. Let's check out Twitch and see if anybody is with us.
Oh, there's even a... What the hell is XAA?
So we got Slant Alpha. We love ourselves some Slant. And he's playing the Comanche 3 hours in. He's almost finished.
You sure about that?
Guilty as charged.
Who is Splasher 6? I don't think I've done much, but he's been there. That person's there for only an hour and 51. Okay, let's go ahead and give Slasher 6 some love. Let me see here. How do I do this? I know how to do this, guy. All right, I'm your boy, Tabletop Android. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I don't know who's actually here, so I'm pretending like we have a grand total of, you know, X amount of people. Let me see here. So there's actually there's about 4. All right, so I stream every Tuesday. I hang out with the Pilot Club. I am doing scenery development, so in the morning time I'm trying to do some streaming of scenery development stuff. You can find me at tabletopandroid.com, where I have links to everything that's going on. General aviation, that is what I'm all about. And Slant Alpha, that is the energy that I have. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed the flight, even though it was super long. And I hope you give Splasher 6 some love. Alright guys, have a good one. Bye-bye.